It started. Ooga fucking ooga cunts. It's the cunt stream. No, it's not. It's my stream, and I'm doing live streams this week, all week, because I need to get that watch time up, and I'm gonna be demonetized if I don't by the 20th. So, I know there's a lot of other streams going on right now. If you don't want to watch my stream, just mute it and keep it on in the background, because you can just watch the drums on Andy's channel. Beardy's streaming right now. He's cool. A lot of people streaming. Random Monkey stream. I'm not going to tell you any more people that are streaming because that's the opposite of what I want. I
Giving
don't
them
want you to go
options.
over there. I want you to stay here. But if you do go over there, keep me on the background because that's what I need. Save the day. Day is going to die. So.
Come on, you could have either Andy and JF or fucking Roy and Day.
Yeah. Who's a better
JF
couple?
is not nearly as cute as Roy here.
It's a good point, Schmeckle. Yeah. It's all a little bit racist over on the Andy stream, isn't it? Maybe. I don't know. What's going on with that stuff?
It could be. I don't watch the ones with JF. I can't stand the voice. I'm not sure the guy. I can't do it. Especially that fucking voice.
All right, people in the chat. Lovely to see you all.
Yeah, hey
okay,
everybody in the chat. Oh, by the way, this is Roy and this is Schmeckle.
Do you think I need an introduction? Me.
No.
The bearded
Everybody
wonder.
on this channel knows you guys.
Roy fucking created you, Day. And I created Roy.
It's true. The godlike stepladder. I don't know what that means. So, I've got a story. All right?
Okay.
A bit of a weird story. You want to hear a weird story, everybody?
Yes, we do.
This made me laugh. So there's a bloke, right, in Blackburn, which is in the UK, and he's blind, and he needs a guide dog, but he has a phobia of dogs, right? So what they're doing is they're training a guide horse for him. Right?
Oh.
Yeah, he's gonna have a little horse, and it's gonna walk around wearing nappies, and he's just gonna have a miniature little horse that's gonna live about 48 years to 50 years or something like that. I thought that was nice. I like that story.
Nice. But
yeah,
if he has to travel, he's gonna be like that lady. I don't know if it was a fake article, but this lady was like traveling with her like emotional support peacock.
Oh my god. Okay.
And she like took it in the airport. And they're like, "You can't fly with that lady." And she's like, "But my peacock, though."
A lady actually recently tried to pull the same shit with an emotional support hamster or guinea pig or something like that, and they made the bitch flush the thing.
What?
She had to flush the thing.
Like she was on the plane with it already when they discovered it.
I have no idea if they were still on the runway or whatever, but yeah, they told her she had to flush it, and she fucking did it.
That's bizarre.
Wow. That's gonna give her PTSD. If that really was an emotional support hamster, it's the worst thing they could have done.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's awful.
You know, the funny thing is though about the bloke who's getting the seeing horse, right? Is that
seeing eye horse.
Seeing eye horse, yeah. You could just give him a dog, he wouldn't know the difference. Say, yeah, it's a miniature horse. And they'd be like, okay, you'll be fine. I don't know why they're going through all the kerfuffle of training him up a horse. Like, he's blind. Just tape a mane on it.
He would be able to tell. Well, I guess if you taped a tail and a mane.
Yeah, stick it in some hooves. Put a nappy on it. Done. Oh, what a weird feeling horse. But I love him anyway. And then you could drop like, hey, by the way, you know, you've been with this horse now for like a year. He'd be like, yeah. Thanks for giving me the horse and not a dog. You'd be like, it was a dog all along. We've cured your fear. Done.
Yeah, it's beneficial in so many ways.
Exactly, yeah. No, someone said JF is representative of the Quebecios separatist movement, racist, xenophobic. They hate people who don't speak French.
And we hate the Quebecois. They are worse. I mean, you guys got all these foreigners who some of you like or dislike to varying degrees. We got Quebec. They're a part of our fucking country, plopped right in the middle, and not one of us likes them. They, I'm sure, don't like each other.
Has there ever been any talk of secession?
Oh, constantly. They
Okay, I
got
see.
their own political party, Parti Québécois, and they never obviously make it anywhere, but they're one of the legitimate political parties here.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So what? So basically, they all speak French in Quebec, right?
Kind of. They speak a version of French.
Is it essentially just France in the middle of Canada?
Think a little more arrogant and a little less clean.
Okay. Okay.
A little bit more stereotypical French.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Canada's weird.
It's an odd place, isn't it, Canada? Never been.
No, I only went to Prince Edward Island once when I was 12. It was pretty. It's where Anne of Green Gables was shot.
Oh.
I didn't know she was shot.
Hey, guys, we might be having some blood sports tomorrow with a woman who's a alt-right sympathizer. That might be fun.
Yeah, I want to know about that. I want to know what, like, a regular alt-right person, not all these people who are on streams all the time, thinks about these issues.
Yeah. Well, I think we're sympathetic. She's sympathetic to the sort of the ethno-state thing, but she doesn't want to do it as extreme as that. I think she said she wants to just separate black people and Chinese people by state instead, just like you guys can all take, I don't know, Delaware.
It's just such a weird concept to me.
How much you want to bet the whites get Manhattan? The whites always get fucking Manhattan.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, they'll get a lot of states. Right. Makes me laugh because like you need to be like European, right? And then you can stay if you're European descent, white European. And like it's weird that why do Europeans have like some sort of claim, some natural birthright to America? It wasn't their country to begin with anyway. Like what about the Native Americans?
I don't buy into that whole bullshit with the natives where we're here first. It's their country. No, whether or not it was bloody and brutal and maybe a little amoral, the Europeans did take this land as far as it goes, fair and square.
Well, we made it what it is today. We made it Western civilization.
Yeah.
It obviously wasn't America as we know it beforehand, even though it wasn't our land. But
exactly, it was a plot of land that became America. It wasn't America.
Yeah.
The important part of the nation is, you know, the values, the beliefs, and all that.
That being said, it still doesn't give, you know, like a white person any more right to America than a black person that was born there.
Oh, no, definitely not.
I mean, so it's a weird thing
to
say.
They went through this stuff. I don't remember what the dates were, but when, like, the Irish and the Italians flooded in, they basically didn't want them. They were like the Mexicans of today and the Hispanics of today. They didn't want them, like, coming in, taking the jobs and stuff, and they weren't even, like, there's a big debate on whether they were even white as far as, like, white rules go, like being treated as white by law. And I don't know, that's changed. So like all the Irish Americans and Italian Americans, they're white now, but they weren't considered white back then.
We used to care a lot more about where people came from and shit like that, and it's good that to a degree that we shifted away from that. It is just bad the direction that we did kind of shift in towards just basic color, appearance, shit like that.
Yeah. Someone in the chat, Daycry says, you ask them how they would bring about the white ethno-state, and if they state they will force citizens to leave because they aren't white, you say, what if they refuse? Well, then they'd say, yeah, like it would be fine to do it by violence, I guess, because at that point they've enforced the law, and that would be the law, the ethno-state.
I think he brings that up because that's the point where they have a whole different level of justification to do, right? Like now they got to justify the violence, not just the ideals, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's where are they gonna go as well? These people aren't citizens of any other country. How where are they supposed to go? They were born in America. It's not as if they can go to Africa, and Africa will just accept them all, like millions.
Hey, I got kicked out of the States. As you can see, I'm very black.
Oh.
Can I just come chill here in Africa?
Yeah, it's a totally different culture and way of life. But I got a super chat from Sightless Sniper. Says day stream is greater than Race Warski or Monkey streams.
I agree entirely with both of those things.
Aw, thanks. Thank you so much.
This is actually the first day stream I've caught. And I'm not sure if it counts as catching it because I'm here, but
yeah,
I already like it better.
It's pretty chill. We're a pretty chill stream. We get random people on. Sometimes they're very, I don't know. It's an eclectic mix over here.
Okay.
Try to get different people on every time.
Day, shut up for a second, please.
Fine.
I think it's time to break out the real serious sort of ethical dilemma of the stream.
What?
Do you remember when I was saying I think we should do an ethical dilemma every single stream and have like the chat answer it?
Oh
like
yeah.
So I'm using the same one that I gave you as an example of when I was in Massachusetts, right? Because that's no one's heard it but you, all right? So everybody and Schmeckle and you, Day, because you probably don't remember it, right?
No,
so
I don't.
We don't
say
count everybody.
Right. You have the very first AI intelligence in a room, right? It's in like a PC tower, and we can somewhat see into the future, right? So the AI will go on to attempt to cure a bunch of diseases, right? It's not going to murder everybody. It's not going to turn into a psychopath. It's going to be quite a ethically just AI, right? And then also in the room, you have a little human baby, right? And the human baby, you look into that thing's future, and it's going to be a little bit of a wrong un, right? It's going to be on welfare its entire life, do a couple of robberies, right? Never really going to achieve anything, right? So now you either have to murder the young newly born AI or the newly born baby with a hammer, right? So you got a hammer and you have to bludgeon either the kid to death or smash up the PC tower. What would you do?
Schmeckle, you answer first because I already.
I'd smash the goddamn baby.
If I knew for a fact,
if I knew for a fact that the baby, wasn't necessarily going to be a terrible guy, but maybe not great, right? But the machine was going to go on to save all these lives. Fuck yeah!
No,
shitty guy. The machine's just going to attempt.
Like it's gonna, but it's pretty smart. It's going to be quite smart. It's going to attempt to sort of, produce vaccines and inoculations and things like that. But we don't know if it really will. But its heart's in the right place.
Okay, no. If it's just based on morality between the two, I'd smash the fucking machine.
Oh, really? Why? Because is that not as alive as the baby at this point? And it's going to be a moral citizen. Why not? Because it's one biological, one isn't.
You can draw the line at sentience, sapience, whichever. I always confuse those two. Or you can draw the line at the biological, the worth of the creation. You have a baby, which comes with a set of family members, right?
Yeah.
You have a machine that comes with a creator. And if we've advanced to this point with our robotics, we don't even know if there was a creator or a factory line.
Well, it was a bloke called Dave that made it, and Dave has really bad cancer, so he's not going to be able to make another one. Like this is going to be the only AI for years.
No, now if the goalposts have moved again.
You didn't ask me all the information.
If this is a breakthrough. This is the new thing in AI. It's not replicable. Then, I'd be conflicted. I still think I'd smash the machine.
Okay. So
if we knew for a fact that it was going to be successful with curing these diseases, saving these lives, I'd smash the baby. I would squish the baby. I'll be very clear there.
So you want to smash the? Oh, okay.
Do you have to smash them, or could you gently smother the baby?
No. He said with a hammer.
You gotta do it with a hammer. You gotta either bludgeon the baby.
Thing is, as I think of a bunch of stuff, I think, all right, we're already overpopulated on this planet as it is. So, I don't know if we should be like. It's so hard because I would want to smash the baby, but if you have to physically do it, it's a different story. Like I don't think I can.
This is why it's an interesting question. You see,
Yeah.
because it goes against everything in you to beat a baby's head in with a hammer, right?
Yeah.
But it'd be much easier to smash a bit of machinery because it doesn't look like it's alive, but it's actually quite a sort of, ethical, in a way, life form. And the baby's going
Yeah.
to turn out to be a bit of a prick. So
I would want to smash the baby. And I would
can someone just sound clip that?
Yeah, I'd want to kill it, but I wouldn't be able to, so I'd smash the AI, I think.
Okay.
What would you
Okay.
do? What would you
Me?
do? Yeah.
I
While you're answering, I'm going to ask the chat real quick. In this scenario where you have to choose between a baby who's going to be a little shit, grow up to be a little shit when they get older, not contribute to society, and smashing an AI who will benefit humanity and move it forward. Press 1 for smashing the baby's face in. Press 2 for smashing the circuitry.
think
Okay, go on.
I, being quite a sort of just person myself, would smash my own face in with the hammer.
That doesn't solve anything.
No,
That's not
I
even an
value
equation.
myself a lot more than either of the options.
What can I say?
I'll kill both of them rather than smash my face.
Oh, we
what
got
the-
3 ones in a row that got smashed
Three-
the baby.
3 babies again. What if it was your baby?
Yeah, Amanda Wolfchild, that's a good question.
Well,
What
let's
if it
just
was
say
your
in
baby
a
and
scenario-
your machine?
Yeah.
Okay, let's forget whose baby and whose machine it is. Right? You're impartial, kind of.
You're some guy locked in a room, and the voice told you one of these things has to die. Here's the details on him. You have all the information we have and all the connection we have to this baby and this machine.
All right. Well, James has been an arsey little fuck in the chat. All right.
Of
So
course.
Okay. So what it will do then? All right. When I'm talking about it contributing to society, it will learn to figure out a way to cure HIV. That's what it'll do. All right. Gonna
That's
cure
all.
HIV. It's gonna cure HIV.
What
Yeah.
about cancer?
Okay,
No.
it's gonna cure HIV. Yeah, kill the baby. Kill the
That's a
goddamn
pretty
baby.
big deal.
No.
That's a
I'd
big
say
enough.
if it was gonna give us world peace or something.
HIV, that's enough lives saved. We already know the baby's gonna be a little shit.
We already have enough people though.
Yeah, we do have enough people, but that doesn't mean we need unnecessary suffering. Breed less. Don't let the ones that are currently living just die off.
That's true.
I think we actually have Ed and Chris Dangerfield in the chat somewhere, and Amanda would chat. Clean your room, you slob. Yeah, Day, get it cleaned.
Which one of us?
Well, Day, obviously. Mine's sweet.
Usually the child's pink
Yeah,
room.
Roy's sister's room is actually clean at the moment.
Or is it? I don't know. It might not be.
Yeah, somebody said one fuck Canuck said HIV can be managed and treated. If it was cure for cancer, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want it.
Who's that
I don't want
basketball
it to be-
player? Michael Jordan. Magic Johnson. He's the one with HIV or AIDS or whatever.
Was he the guy that's like Bessie mates with Kim Jong Un?
No,
Who's-
that's fucking.
He dresses
He's
a
with an
woman.
R. Yeah. I want to say Rodney Dangerfield, but I know that's the fat comedian guy. But it's something with an R.
Like Roddick or something.
Yeah, somebody in the chat. Who's the basketball player who was like besties with Kim Jong? It was his dad, right? Or
I don't fucking know. And it's just weird.
Rodman,
Weird.
Dennis Rodman. Yeah,
That's
it. This is a
Yeah.
weird guy. What happened to that guy? I haven't heard from him in a while.
Oh no. He's masquerading as a woman somewhere now.
Yeah.
Well, like what? So was he just like a fucking transvestite, or was he like
No, I
transgender?
think he just did it for shock value. I don't think he was actually anything.
So he wasn't
Not
like
sure,
into
though.
it.
I'm not sure. I didn't think so. I thought he just did it for the lulz. To be shocking because he had all the piercings and stuff. He was like the bad boy. I'm gonna dress like a woman.
Yeah, but James, I'm also sort of like part of the question is that you'd be committing a murder, killing the machine because it's sentient, just not a biological life form.
I did do this at the end of some game. I forget what game it was. Was it Portal? I think so.
No, I don't think. Well, you had to choose between smashing the baby's head in and killing him.
Not smashing the baby's head in, but pulling the plug on an AI.
Yeah, there's a definite difference between the two. Something biological and something mechanical. But Pork Meatball, he says if your criteria for killing the baby is it won't contribute to society, then you'd presumably want to kill a lot of other people. And I'm just saying, if the machine's going to save a bunch of lives, the kid's just going to kind of be a little shit. I got to kill one of them. I'm going to get rid of the kid. It's not going to be a hard choice. Is that what you decided?
Just get rid of the kid?
Yeah, with the addition of the he's going to cure HIV thing. Yeah, kill the kid. Or the machine, rather, is going to cure HIV. Take the kid out. He's less important there in the long run.
Dacre says there's a difference between AI and sentience. But this AI has sentience somehow.
Like true artificial intelligence, not just like a algorithm that kind of masquerades as AI. Like actual AI can form its own opinions.
Like it's a feature they figured out what makes consciousness and put it into a robot.
Yeah, it's got a brain and it has thoughts and feelings.
Yeah. I know it hasn't been discovered it, but in this scenario, it is completely sentient as far as what makes consciousness happens in human brains. Might be biomechanical. I don't know.
Oh, a bit scientific there. I was listening to Brian Cox speak, and he's saying like there's no reason to his mind why like actual AI, like actual sentience, isn't possible, because as far as scientists concerned, there's nothing special about sentience, and your brain's just made out of matter, so there's no reason that they don't think they could replicate that on a computer chip.
Nobody's figured it out yet. Nobody's figured out what makes our brains actually, like, they know what consciousness is, and it's based on, like, electrical impulses and stuff, and all the shit working together in your brain, but they haven't figured out what makes you conscious.
Anyone else see the sex toy? What sex toy?
What sex toy?
There's no sex toy.
No sex
toy.
Dae's
always got that fucking sex toy in the background.
It's never a sex toy. I don't know what it is.
It's your bottle of lotion sitting there on the fucking desk next to your bed.
Yeah, I'm not a dude jerking off. You can't say I'm jerking off with a bottle of lotion. If I was a dude and there was a bottle of lotion and a thing of tissues there, then yeah. But no, it's never...
what's that thing to the far left?
That's my deodorant. It's my deodorant. I think.
Yeah, it is. Your deodorant.
That's my sure deodorant.
Yeah. Oh. It does kind of look like a sex toy. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it? It looks like a bell end.
Yeah, it does. Yep. No, I would put it away if it was. No.
I think Opal told Metal Man to pass on the message, but I forgot what it is.
What was it?
I don't know. I forget. Dangerfield says, when true AI is achieved, will they drop the A?
They probably change it to something else.
Yeah.
Like mechanical intelligence.
No, you know by that point in time, that's going to be a bigoted move.
Yeah, it's got to be
like differentiate.
A race.
You just got to call them people.
Yeah. Metal people.
Does Dangerfield want to jump in here? Send him a link.
Oh yeah, sure. We'll do. He's not busy living it up in Thailand. Yeah, I think he is. I'll send him the link now, guys. Keep the conversation hot. That's the dilemma over anyway. That was the ethical dilemma of the stream, everybody.
I think it was pretty good. You need to come up with another one that I haven't already heard.
Yeah, I do. I do need to.
Yeah. So what's everybody think of the Bloodsports game? It's really kind of changed everything. There's people who love it.
Definitely made a difference.
Who hate it. It's really polarizing.
Yeah, I mean, you get you get a lot of division when one of the big forms of entertainment is screaming at each other.
Yeah. Well, also, everybody's tone policing each other as well because you can't dislike something for some reason. You'll be like, I think it's lame, this new direction. And people are like, oh my god, fucking pussy. If you want to say something, say it on the Kumite or Andy Warsky stream. And it's like a big offense if you don't like it. And vice versa, if you do like it, people are like, oh, that's stupid. And then everybody on the other side gets like all offended that like they can't say their mind. Like it just goes round and round in a circle. It's terrible.
Oh yeah, and it's something that's gonna go on for a couple weeks. Then it'll the arguing at least for the most part will die out.
Yeah. Real quick, I got a super chat from I could never pronounce the first thing, and Hedonian Epiphany. Tell Roy's deep dark secrets too, please. Oh boy. Oh yay. What do I have? What do I have on me?
What? What's going on? I'm sending Chris Dangerfield the link, and now you're talking about.
I just got a $15 super chat asking what your deep dark secrets are, and I have to give 2.
I can. Well, it's not.
You do
US
one,
dollars.
I'll do another one.
It's Australian dollars. That's worth less, I think.
Oh, whatever. It still worked too.
It's a 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not giving any deep dark secrets out. You give them out.
You gotta tell one. I'll tell another one. You think of the one you want to give. What are they? Well, this one people might know already, but he's genuinely afraid of moths.
Yes.
Like, genuinely
Afraid of
very
what?
scared of moths.
Yeah, they're terrifying. Terrifying.
He will run away like a little girl and like screaming. Like he's definitely afraid.
What do you think of butterflies?
Don't like them either. I'm not as bad with butterflies, but they are just. It's essentially a wolf in sheep's clothing, isn't it? It's a moth in butterfly's clothing. Is all that is. So I don't like them. Do you know what I found out today as well? Actually, there's a type of moth that has no mouth, right, and it dies in about 5 days, and it has to mate in about 5 days because it can't eat, so it just starves to death. Isn't that a horrible existence?
Why would they do that? Why would they do that to that moth?
Yeah, lots of things have horrible existences, and I'm not terrified of them. Speaking of, Whitey's here.
Oh.
Hi, Whitey.
That was actually really clever.
How's it going, Whitey?
What's up, man?
I'll turn you
Yeah,
up.
too much.
Oh, you remembered. Good, nice day. I like that.
Yeah.
You are. It amazes me every time I stream with you because you're so pretty. It's crazy.
Ah, I won that contest. You did.
You deserve to win. I mean, like it was a face up, not a marathon or a sprint or a Usain, anything with legs. But yeah, you deserve to win that. You're really pretty.
Thanks.
All right, no problem.
I came quite high. I fell.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you were part. Oh, yeah. You looked like a can of soup.
Well, Lacey got the worst of it.
Who, Lacey? Lacey?
Lacey, Roy, and Lacey.
Lacey who?
Lacey, very nearly viral. Lacey.
Oh well, that's because like it was weird to like you didn't know what to judge her or him on because you know what I mean. It's like as a guy, I'm sure like he looks regular, but as a girl, obviously he's not gonna look good. He's because he's a guy.
Got a big old dick in between his legs.
Yeah.
Pork Meatball says Roy just sitting there looking dumb while Mr. Steal Your Girl slides in.
Oh, no one can steal day at this point. I've broken the self-esteem. I've chiseled it down.
Somebody said not very big on Warski Internet Blood Sports. I see. I'm indifferent. Who's fucking typing like that cat meme?
I'm sorry. I was trying to steal a membrane keyboard from work today, and I forgot that I stole it and left it in the office. But I'll get it tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. Like,
I got this big mechanical keyboard. Listen, man. When you get a free keyboard, you take it.
Yeah, I just mute myself. Otherwise, you hear me type in the chat. I'm like, just clicking.
Oh, that's,
over here.
well, thank you for thinking I had a chance of being considerate. But yes, I will mute myself now.
Yeah. Oh, Whitey. So, there was, not very big on internet blood sports, I see. The thing is that I totally agree with doing it. If it fucking took off, I don't blame him for that at all. Go for it, do it. Just don't be offended when people don't like it. Not everybody has to like your shit, and it's not some big pissing contest. Like, what are you doing?
No, I
you
mean,
were just
it's
tough guy.
internet blood sports. It's basically a big pissing contest.
Yeah.
I
But,
don't know what you guys are talking. I'm sorry. I wish.
we just started with getting onto the blood sports thing. And
You guys keep.
like,
Is that Tonka's thing? Is that what like the nickname for it is? or
that's
something?
what started it. And then Andy latched onto it, and Andy's doing all the streams now. And it's kind of morphing even as we speak into like now people are saying it's an alt-right thing, which I don't believe, but I think like according to the chats is pretty there's a lot of racism in there. Which I don't put on Andy because like you can't control what your chat does. If I got big all of a sudden and a ton of people started spouting retarded shit, like as you do, it's the internet. There's gonna be retarded everywhere.
But what is going on with the alt-right thing? Why has he got so many alt-right people on all of a sudden? And what's happening with that? But
I don't know. Maybe it brings in the views.
I mean, I know he did the Spencer Sargon thing, which was going to be big, but like, he's not getting Spencer and Sargon on every week, is he? Is it just like random alt-righters at this point?
Yeah, I don't even know.
It's JF Gary Epi. It's a whole fucking
Guys,
lot
can
of
we
JF.
settle something real quick? Because me and Gemini dude, I probably have only heard 9 words that the JF guy has ever said.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
because like I have to, sadly, you have to put bumpers on things because if you make fun of someone, that means you hate them. I really have no opinion on the guy except the fact that he wears a weird suit inside of a 1-bedroom apartment. But me and Gemini have been fighting. Gemini doesn't think he's fat. I think he's fat. Is he fucking fat? Please.
I haven't seen him.
Oh, okay. I think he's got a fat fucking head.
Hey, he's a little on the fucking chubby side. I wouldn't call him fat, but he's...
Well, then what is fat
He's
then? What
thick.
about what is fat? Isn't chubby a type of fat? Am I wrong?
No,
Yeah.
he's definitely got a significant amount of fat on.
He's got no
especially
neck.
in the face.
He's got no neck. It's just a potato on top of a bigger potato.
I haven't seen Gemini. Well, owls have no necks either.
No, not Gemini, JF.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay. I thought you said Gemini. I'm like,
No, I've never seen him in my life. I just know he's an
Yeah.
owl.
He's just. I think you'd have to call him rotund. I don't know if you can call him fat.
Yeah, whatever.
He's round, he's thick, he's chunky, he's chubby.
yeah.
He's a porker.
Yeah.
Somebody said he's doughy.
Dough bloke.
Yeah.
The Pillsbury dough bloke.
I don't know. I have a little padding on me. Sometimes I would consider myself chubby, almost. I used to be chubby, but I'm not
Nah.
anymore.
Nah.
Then she got fucking lupus.
Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is that, like, I used to work out and shit. Now I don't do anything, and I've stayed the same. I was like, what was I working out all those years for? Nothing happens if I don't do that. Can't even walk anymore. Used to be working, standing like 8 hours a day, and then go in the gym. I was probably
You
a little
always-
heavier than I am now.
You do get a little fatter when I visit.
I do, because we eat takeaway all the time.
Yeah.
It was terrible. We ate like pizza, Chinese food, Indian food, all the food, all of it.
Yeah. Well, it was pretty nice though. I couldn't get enough of it.
It was good. Now I want pizza.
Oh, I want something now, don't you? Making me hungry.
I know,
I've got-
stop it. I want a
I got my
kebab.
mum's shitty little stew. You can't get kebabs there.
I know. Gonna have to go
Yeah,
out there.
I don't know what the lack of chicken tikka is about. It's weird.
I don't know. Ah, people are paying respects to me in the chat. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Nice. I feel loved. It's great.
Yeah.
As I said,
Your
my
accent
accent's
is
adorable.
adorable.
I don't know what my accent is. It's really confusing, even to myself.
Yeah, you are a bit of a weirdo.
It's so weird. Like, I'm from Massachusetts. I have a little bit of a Boston accent, but not much. And then some people say I'm Southern sounding.
I did cook for it actually. Some sick fat chips for your information.
Triple fried chips, bitch.
Triple fried. Yeah. What?
Oh,
do your
Malachi
Boston...
doesn't respect me. I don't respect you. Who's that? Mitch Hedberg? Yeah, maybe.
Do your little driving like Bostonian little angry accent that you do sometimes?
Oh, what do I say?
Just don't think about it. Just do it. Don't think. Do.
Fucking asshole! Get in your fucking lane over there.
Yeah. That's
Fuck
basically
you.
it.
Get all aggressive.
By the way, tell Roy my $15 Australian dollars
It's
is almost
12 US. See, that's good.
Yes, I don't like him. Alter your patronage.
Oh, you know what?
To be more.
We only gave him one. Now that I think about it, we only gave him one deep dark secret.
Well,
So I give you another deep dark secret.
What deep dark secrets do I actually have though?
Oh no, I'm thinking off the top of my head about your hemorrhoid a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
You told everybody about that.
Oh, that's what you had. You had hemorrhoids. I knew it wasn't just the candles.
No, not hemorrhoids. Hemorrhoid.
Oh, well, you shouldn't really make your asshole lonely. It's already lonely enough. But dude, I broke my candle the other day. I was pissed. I was just like, there's glass and there's wax. I don't know. I broke my candle though. But
oh no.
I know, right? How do you break a candle?
You drop it. You must have.
No, it was so weird. Like I had this big Yankee candle, like one of those big ones, and the suction, I guess, like I took it off, and I guess it cocked at an angle.
Yeah.
And hit the brim, and just that little tap. It wasn't that hard, just the little tap. Psh, just fucking half of it just like fell off and then shattered. I'm like, what the fuck?
Those Yankee candles are expensive too, man.
I know. So what I did though, like luckily it like broke. Like I said, it broke the top half off, but the candle's already halfway like melted, so I can still melt it with it. So now I got like a shatter. Like I mean, I'm poor, so like
just get a little plate and put it under it and burn it.
No, I'm not. I'm not like Southern trash.
No, you get this like candle holding little they're like little coaster things.
Why do you have 9 bottles of lotion on that little bureau in the back?
Yeah, I do. I got itchy the other day.
Itchy? What? You got fucking leopard? Itchy?
No, I got lupus. It causes skin rash.
It looks like you're doing like a lotion. Like which one's better? Like a Eucerin, Lubriderm, some fucking Nair.
I really do have like a million lotions.
You do. I see.
I got my big bottle that I use every day.
Which is huge, by the way. That's good for a family of 4, but no, it's just all.
No, it's just me.
Yeah.
I got my foot lotion.
Your foot? Wait. Yeah, no, don't just pass that as if that. What do you mean your foot lotion?
The foot cream to make your feet all smooth all the time. I know you like feet, Whitey.
Well, okay, but I mean, all right, keep going. You're right. Keep going.
I got some Aquaphor and some cocoa butter.
Now, what's the cocoa butter for? That's for everywhere, right?
That was just where I was trying to get my arm to calm down.
That's get central, yeah.
And then I just bought hydrocortisone cream because that's what I was really looking for, which is why I
you got eczema?
No, because I have lupus and I get like really itchy and rashes.
That's all you get? Oh, jeez, ease up.
That's not
dirt on it.
It's not all I get.
Come on,
you dick. No.
Get a Band-Aid. Lupus.
Well, I put Roy's sock on my arm.
Scotch tape can cure lupus, but
I put Roy's sock on my arm last night, so I was walking around with like socks on my arms because compression helps.
Well,
yeah, you're right.
You only have one sock though,
I only have one sock. I don't know where it is.
No, I'm not uncomfortable about the secret. I just can't think of one.
Yeah.
I don't think of a horrible, embarrassing secret. What's horribly embarrassing? Not too embarrassing, mind you. Reasonably embarrassing.
No. Right for the top, Day.
I'm trying.
Don't let him weasel his way out of this.
I'm trying to think.
Is there anything embarrassing stories I've told you that I'm forgetting about? Or
you could tell people about your sex mishap.
Which one?
With which one? Not the cone one. The braces one.
Oh,
I want to hear the cone one.
Oh,
where did the cone end up?
They both just end in injured dicks, really. The cone one, I was fucking a cone and I cut my penis, right, and it was bleeding for a bit, and I got a little scar there now.
Wait,
But,
I'm sorry. I'm doing
You
some
don't
edits.
just blast past the whole fucking a cone thing.
Yeah, I'm doing
We all
edits
do
to a
it.
video, so you're gonna have to repeat that around 4 times and a lot louder.
We all do that, guys. Come on, we've all,
Do
you know.
what? Do
Put
what?
put your dick in the end of a cone.
Are you
what-
talking
what
like a
type of
traffic
cone?
cone, an ice
Yeah.
cream
Traffic
cone?
cone.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of cone are we talking?
I want to see a dick in an ice cream cone.
No, it was a traffic cone, all right. Traffic cone. It's like there's like a little bit of rough plastic on it that just kind of ripped a.
Yeah,
Bit
because
of
it's
a
a
cone.
traffic cone.
That's because
Yeah.
they're not made for fucking, Roy.
They're not.
No,
I
I-
mean, I don't think they are. At least they don't use them for that.
Well, I was a little bit sort of tipsy, and I thought it'd be a good idea.
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah, you were not a little bit tipsy if you got to the fucking traffic cone point.
Well, what was worse was right. That was fine, right? I was like, haha, lol, cut my penis on a cone. But then, right, there was this chick, right? She had braces on, and she's giving me a little bit of a, a little bit of a sly, cheeky suck job or whatever. And so, like, the wire of the braces, like, it wasn't nice and smooth. It was kind of sticking forward like that, right? Like, only not a lot, like a tiny bit, right? And I didn't even really notice, but I noticed when I popped my fucking dick in, and it just punctured the end of my penis, like the tip of it. It just punctured it, and I felt a pop, like, as it pierced the fucking skin and went in. And I was just getting insane shooting pain just up my dick and all down my back and shit. I was like, oh my god.
How did your
I'm like-
dick hurt your back?
I don't know.
Nerves.
Don't know. It was horrible. I pulled
You
it
ever
out.
you ever come so hard you fucking arch your back, Whitey? The same idea.
God,
Hi, Beardy.
So many times. So many times.
I feel like that. Is that temp? Oh no, it's Beardy. What's up, man?
Temp?
Yeah, you sounded like temp.
What?
Temp.
A little bit. You all look alike. You all have fucking short hair and a beard. All of you.
Dude, this is the
Literally.
easiest way to create like fucking immeasurable time and shoot my videos 3 months in advance. I just keep my hair the same fucking length.
Makes sense.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Hold
Well,
on.
man,
I'm gonna retweet this.
I'm trying to
Save
like print screen this thing, but for some reason it's
what
not
are you
fucking-
retweeting? Everyone retweet the link to this stream, by the way. She's trying to get
Yeah.
4,000 hours
Yeah,
of watch
I'm just
time.
gonna like update it with who's on because we didn't have anybody when I first started it.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and actually look for the fucking watch link for this shit. God damn it.
I would retweet this, but
There we go.
I'm dead on
I'll get
Twitter.
it for
I'm
you.
deleting
Oh, just
that
retweet
shit
it on
as
my
soon as
channel.
fuck.
Or my Twitter.
Wait, why did I hit you with deleting your Twitter soon?
Yeah, yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Oh, because Twitter just sucks now. People, they're like they're. up
Dude,
their
you gotta
ass.
you gotta start following. No, you need to take my method, dude. You gotta take my method. I'm following a shitload of fucking cosplay models and cam whores and porn stars, and my Twitter feed is great. It's fucking
Huh.
awesome. I catch like 3 dramatic tweets in a day, and the rest of it is just TNA. It's the way to fucking go.
Maybe I don't know, man.
Just,
I just
why don't you follow a
Some of
bunch
them are gonna
foot
come on
models
my
or
show,
something?
dude.
it sucks. I even had to like, and I love Ghastly to like the utmost extent, but like some of the shit he'll retweet or so, I'm just like, oh, shut up. So I just like I unfollowed like so I think I followed like 13, 14 people now on Twitter. It's crazy.
Damn, do you follow me? Yeah,
I think
you
I
must.
just recently
Yeah,
did.
You did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll retweet that because you mentioned me and it's easy. Instead
did.
of copying a link.
That's why I did it.
I do want to like follow like some like either retro or like fucking hairy porn stars or something. It's hard to find.
We love that.
Do
Oh,
you
it's so
follow? Why don't you start following foot models and shit? Just have a Twitter feed.
Oh,
full
I'm
of
not like
feet.
actually like into feet, but you know.
Yeah, you are. Don't lie. Of course
No,
you
no.
are.
I mean, listen.
It's
good
it's
foot.
okay.
I've
It's
had
okay.
it.
We understand.
I've had foot in my mouth. I'm not.
Yeah, was it all right?
That was the fucking best. What are you talking
Yeah. Oh, there you go. There you go. Like,
about?
You definitely have foot fetish.
I have an
Can't say
everything
it like
fetish.
this.
Like you can be like, oh, do you have an elbow fetish? Well, not days, because apparently there's fucking leukemia on them. But yeah.
Well, my elbows are fine now.
Oh, they're smooth. Oh, get over here, girl. Yeah.
I feel like I'm not making the most of it. Like I'm not really into feet, and I'm with some ex foot fetish sort of model. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm utilizing your feet very much.
No, it's a waste.
You should just like
You're-
stick them in my
You're
beard. or
wasting
something.
your resource, Roy.
Yeah,
wasting
I feel
your
like I need to do something about it. Just whack them in my beard the next time I'm there. Do your hair.
Okay.
Just like That'd be
Run your
nice.
toes listfully through your follicles.
Yeah, just smooth it. Like that.
Yesterday, my feet were hot, and so I was putting them on my face, and it was really
Oh,
weird.
really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I started taking dumb screen caps of you.
It just looks
Damn.
weird.
Very funny.
I
Yeah,
mean, I'm not into feet, but I have to assume that's exotic as fuck.
Yes. It used to make me money.
You used to make feet money?
Yeah, I used to be a foot fetish model.
That's some stinky money.
This is what it is.
You're right.
Quentin Tarantino may have jerked off over your feet, right?
Yeah, he was.
Does he like feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
that's
toes.
cool. And he sucked a foot in that Till Dusk Till Dawn or whatever that movie
Yeah,
was called.
exactly. That's why.
He's always putting that kind of stuff in his films, like really sort of tight foot shots and stuff like that.
Good for him. I like that he likes feet.
Yeah.
He's a man of he lets people know who he is. I like that.
Yeah.
He's a kindred spirit.
Somebody's whittling. I hear whittling. Like
Nope, that's definitely not whittling.
jerking it.
Nope.
What?
I might be packing a bowl.
Oh, okay. Like whittling,
Oh.
jerking it.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I'm cleaning a very large collection of THC crystal out of the bottom of this wonderful device here.
Somebody says, so let's discuss Dave's profile logo. I fucking love my logo. It's the best
It's-
thing ever.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, the thing with all the dicks.
Yeah. It's it was a piece that my ex-boyfriend, he's a graphic designer, and he made it. And he was trying to get into pixel art. And so he started making that. And
Feet.
it was actually entitled Anita for Anita Sarkeesian because he made it like years ago, back when the Gamergate thing was happening. And it was entitled Anita, and he put it in an art gallery.
Anita,
And then
we'll
when
set
we-
your house on fire. Sorry.
And then when we made it for my channel, I was like, put dicks on it. So we did.
Best way to update art, just add
Yeah.
dicks.
True.
Oh
Opal
no!
says that Roy should draw a day new profile pic. I agree. You should keep this trend going. Roy, get on your doodling skills.
No, mine will just be some mental sort of
Hey, the last guy did it for her, Roy.
scribblings.
Yeah,
Do you want
Yeah.
him doing something for her that you can't do?
yeah, man. That's a tricky situation to be in.
When she goes to bed at night, whose fucking drawing is she thinking of, Roy? Because it ain't yours.
Drawing.
You're not even the fucking running.
We're trying to help you out, bro. We got your
I-
back.
If
You
I
need to
did,
get on that fucking MS Paint and make a goddamn
don't.
piece of art.
all right, I'm gonna do one now. Then
Yeah, yeah.
You know I can't replace it, right? You know I
Day,
can't.
if you don't use it, he's gonna be really offended. You'd
That's
be
true.
picking your ex-boyfriend over Roy.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
true.
what you'd be doing there.
unacceptable.
yeah,
That's not what it is. That's not even the scenario.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna try and talk her way out of it.
Yep.
it is
Of
now.
course
It
she
is
is.
now.
It's an easy way to try and escape the issue, but it's not going to work. Roy knows what's up. That's why he's working on the art.
Yep. Where's Paint gone now? MS Paint. Where's it gone?
I'm trying to use Photoshop, but this shit's it's hard to get used to. Holy shit.
It's okay, guys. I'm gonna be concentrating on producing a.
Dave's new avatar.
Yeah.
I'm not changing my avatar.
You will. After
God
you
damn
see
right,
this.
she's still
This is
hooked
going to
on
be the
it.
greatest testament of love. You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to say no. You're
It
gonna
was
take
just
one
like
look at
talking
it.
about my avatar, and I'm like, yeah, I fucking love that avatar. And now you're like, you have to change it, otherwise you
Yep.
don't love him.
Yep. That's how
Exactly.
it
You
works.
gotta prove your love. Roy's a very sensitive man.
Very sensitive.
Oh.
Very sensitive.
Yeah, I am. I don't think an avatar really means that much, but it could have great meaning in terms of a relationship.
If you don't fix it, Roy or Day, if you don't use his artwork, he's gonna ruin the relationship. He's gonna end up homeless on the side of the road, doing crack for money.
With broken candles everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, and a big
Mhm.
fucking hemorrhoid. All right. hang
It's gone though.
Don't
Right.
dirty to me.
on. It has gone.
Oh, Skug says nice armor beard bearing, good angle on it. Thanks. I made everything on there except for the hat, including the armor stand itself.
Oh,
I
that
didn't
looks
notice
pretty
that.
nice.
Yeah.
It is nice.
Huh.
Is that a random piece of wood, or did you actually have to like do some alterations to it? Do you know?
Oh fuck no! Dude, an armor stand is basically a 4x4 that has a piece of wood out in its middle and a piece of wood up at the top for the shoulders and the hips. I made this out of a secondhand salvaged headboard for a bed that was just 4x4s strewn together.
Nice. So you sanded it all down and everything.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like I don't gotta spend $50 on wood when I can get it for $2 at a fucking thrift store. Some good shit. But yeah, I made all the armor, everything on there is all made by hand by me, except for
That's
that.
awesome.
Yeah, you actually have talent. I like you.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay,
I was
Whitey.
presenting
It's okay.
you, Beardy.
I know. I'm aware of that. That's why I'm not shoving more of my dinner in my face.
What you eat for dinner?
I'll stop presenting. Okay, you're good.
The missus made pork chops for me that she surprised me with, but only just before the stream, so I didn't quite have enough time to eat it all before I got really drunk.
Oh yeah. Oh, where you sipping brandy or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah, I'm glad you came on. I'm sorry I couldn't go on beforehand. Well, I'll have to jump on one of your streams as well soon. It's been too long.
I haven't been. I'm just getting back to fucking streaming. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of like taking a turn, and now. Oh no!
Okay.
When streaming first started, everybody was like, "Oh, let's stream now," and now like this whole other thing has started.
Just when it starts mattering, I don't have time.
Okay, I've made you a new avatar. I think it's really good.
Okay, let's see it.
All right. Well, you gotta present me or something. I don't know. Where's my screen share thing? There it is. Okay, guys. I went for a similar vibe.
Okay.
Am I screen sharing? Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, he's just been staring at DAE. I see.
Uh huh.
So there we go.
Oh yes.
Perfect.
This is the future of DAE is dead.
You gotta
DAE is
send that
dicks.
to me. You gotta send that to me.
At the
Pretty
very
good.
least, that needs to be your Twitter avatar.
I like how they're all jizzing, but the one on the top right looks like it's breathing fire or lightning or something.
They're all shooting a load of some
He's
kind.
clearly
It's just the
got a
one's
gun.
got a gun.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, it's got a gun.
That's the one with
Yeah.
hemorrhoids.
Yeah. How do I save this thing?
Yeah, there you go.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Vocal
I like how
approves.
the face looks so sad on the thing in the middle. Oh, there's our diss track.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't do SJW rap, you did JSW rap.
Yeah, I do that all the time, you know.
JSW.
It's dyslexia. It's a killer.
Yeah,
Yes.
alright.
Fucked
That was,
up. I don't know why that
that's
happens.
great.
Yeah,
Stop
cheers.
presenting, you know. Oh, it was a contender. But I think
was a
It was pretty
contender.
good.
It's a good show.
You're a contender, boy. Unfortunately, the ex-boyfriend still comes in first place.
he does.
But
with this
you,
one.
you
I
were a
can't-
close second.
I can't do it.
You were
Do it,
mere
Dang.
inches away.
Do it.
About 3 inches, to be exact.
I'll do it on my Twitter and then change it back after a little bit.
It must stay there for at least a day.
Yeah, I'll do it for a day.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will.
We'll see. We'll see. What? Oh, my camera went. What's going on?
Where'd it
Oh,
go?
back.
Oh, there you are. You're back.
Yeah.
Bitching Witch said I've done one stream of my own. I was awful at it, but I want to do more once I finally get moved to my own place. Do it. I'll come on and
Do it, faggot.
yeah, it's fun. You know, I always hate streams before I do them, but then I get on and like I don't know, my streams are pretty chill, so it all depends on who you get in there. Like I don't know. I tend not to do streams where everybody's like super amped about a subject. We all have our opinions, but we're all like blah blah blah. It's like being at a pub, basically.
Yeah.
I like to
Old
think
school polite conversation.
So. Yeah,
Old school. Yeah, I get you. I get you.
yeah.
So what's going on with you, Betty? Did you move house?
I did. I both in the show and outside of it. I have a new house. I have a giant room here that's
Wow,
giant
nice.
for a bedroom.
Word.
There's 5 sets inside of this one room. Then I've got my
Ah,
full
sweet.
production space in it, so I've actually got a separate off room that I've got some soundproofing up on the walls and door and shit. Like,
Your Chris Reagan room.
yeah. No,
Nice.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. And I've got a coffee station hidden in here, so it's really good. I have fresh
Ooh.
coffee
That's
on my
cool.
set.
I'm gonna move in with you
Nice.
like Egal did.
Yeah.
That was at my old house. That's not the new house.
Well, this is the new house, so it's the one that Day moves into.
Oh, I don't have a basement though. I just have a root cellar. It's only like 2 feet tall, so
I'll
you
take your
really have to
studio.
crawl.
I'm gonna be trapped in your house again, in your root cellar this time, instead of
Yeah.
your woodshed.
Yeah.
Huh.
So this time you have to crawl around on the ground instead of being able to squat.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Oh, brew beer.
Because
in
I'm
there.
pretty sure if I kept you trapped in the studio, the missus would fucking kill me.
I'd be like, oh, all of a sudden I'm making way more content.
Why are there hot bitches inside of your room that I didn't know about? Who is
Like,
this
hey.
floozy?
It stays dead here. I'm finally making content now due to my brand new studio.
Just cuddle up on my throne? Fuck.
Somebody said Day looks like Dakota Johnson. Who's that?
Dakota Fanning?
That's not who I look like.
I hope Dakota Johnson is a porn star. I'm gonna
Oh
leave
my
that.
Dakota
God,
Johnson
you-
sounds.
No, you look so much like Dakota Fanning. I never noticed that.
Not Dakota Fanning.
guessed.
No,
Jesus.
Dakota Fanning's like the child actress who's like.
Yeah, she looks
now
dead like
just
you.
married.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
she doesn't. Who's Dakota Johnson?
I think it might be the same person.
No. I'm gonna look this person up now.
Do it.
You kind of do, but with much bigger titties and without the bulimia face.
True, that makes sense.
Oh, is that the girl from 50 Shades of Grey?
I never saw her.
Apparently, yes.
Oh.
She's upset about that. Like, oh, darn.
No, I don't. She is under eye bags.
You just have similar choice of makeup.
Yeah, no, I don't look like her. The only
I
thing
would
we
not
have
pay
is dark
ticket
hair
price to
and
see
light
that
eyes.
woman naked. Not at all.
No.
Do you know who I look exactly like?
That one guy in that band.
Yeah.
What?
You
No.
do. Somebody said you
Gerard
look like this
Butler.
guy.
Who?
No, I look like Gerard Butler. I look exactly like Gerard Butler. You do.
Who's that?
Sing
what
for
kind-
me, my angel of music.
Who is that?
Gerard Butler, he's the guy in the 300.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
he was the Spartan
Yeah,
King.
you
He was
do.
Laura Croft's opposite in the first Laura Croft movie.
You look
He was
like
also the Phantom of the Opera.
you actually do look like him, but like you know how he got shot by the arrows. Imagine his
Mhm.
dead body after like 3 to 4
Yeah.
weeks, and then yeah, you look like him.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I was in peak physical condition like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Let me
Oh,
go. Look.
word. With all the hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. You can't even get out of bed.
Gotta screen share
Damn,
myself.
for real?
And I present myself. And then I'm gonna go to here. See?
I look just like
that's
that.
You look like Gerard Butler now.
Yes.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay,
Love
fair
you.
enough. Yeah, we've broken up. Never mind.
That's the end of that.
Oh, look,
I have now witnessed the beginning and the end of this wonderful love story. It has come full circle. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us tonight on a mid-streamer night's eve. A true rendition of a Shakespearean wonder.
First, she doesn't use
Quick,
my
take it from
artwork.
me.
Secondly, she says I look like chubby little Gerard Butler without a tan.
Chubby.
Yeah. Jesus.
It's just jokes. It's
I'm
just
taking
jokes.
quite a pound in this stream, guys.
Yeah,
How's it different from any other stream, bro?
It's not really.
it's not. Not at all. Yeah. So, what? Other people.
Joshua Janis says, okay, who let the white guy in? Which one?
Guessing.
Oh shit, Malevolent Rider says Lords of the Night got shut down.
What's Lords of the Night? Is that like a Dungeon and
uh,
Dragon thing or something?
Ranting Monkeys stream.
Oh, how come?
Not a clue. He says poisoning the well broke the stream.
They broke it. Get them over here.
That's because they were getting drunk on
Might
mine
have been
first.
porn on
That's
it.
why. I set them up. I got them all rowdy. I got them pre-drinking. So, sorry, Ranting Monkey, it is all my fault. There is video proof. I won't even hide it.
Did
I
I
wonder
send
whose
them
dick
the
came out.
Hangout link? I'm gonna send them the Hangout.
Oh, that
link.
yeah, that will get you shut down.
Well, tell them not to do it. What are they doing?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking
What
about?
are you talking about?
The fuck was
What-
that one?
what's going on?
I
know.
don't
Oh,
know, but I don't think I'm stoned enough for it.
SDA computer fucked up apparently.
Who's SDA?
Some dumb
American.
American.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, I haven't thought about her in like.
Since the last time you masturbated, I know. I get it.
That would have been like 20.
I always get her and that girl confused because they
Me
both
too.
have dumb names.
I get them.
They do.
They do.
They're so generic.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's good for marketing though. But yeah, you're right.
Hmm.
Not YouTube searches.
I don't know. We chose a dumb name, very nearly viral. No one's
Yeah,
searching
with
for that
all
shit.
one fucking word.
Yeah, I thought
hate
it was
that.
catchy.
No.
So I put.
I think it's catchy as
underscores.
fuck.
I put underscores in my name. That was a mistake.
Yeah, I can't change it now though. It's too late.
Uh,
Nah. Yeah.
what is it? Edinburgh says, like Days Dead, how you streaming then? What?
Does that even mean, Ed?
What does that mean? How am
Because
I
you're dead.
streaming?
How you streaming? You're dead.
Why are you asking me this now? We've known each other for like a year.
What
Why
are you
you-
talking about?
What are you talking about? Ugh.
Streaming
Oh,
it.
here's a fun story. Me and Roy met up with
I thought you were gonna say me and Roy masturbated because all I heard was meh, and then I just thought masturbation.
we've done more than that.
Jesus, man.
So
Uh,
I thought.
Me and Roy met up with a fan.
Oh yeah,
Kinda.
yeah.
Well, he was
Well-
in Boston.
yeah. Because he saw the statue in that last video. Whatever. I was like Civil War memorial
Yeah,
statue.
you were in Lexington, or we
Yeah, yeah.
were in Lexington.
So he was like, "Come meet up." And that. He's quite an interesting chap. He was like a Jewish atheist ex-pastor.
Yeah, Jewish atheist, ex-Christian pastor.
Yeah, he was quite bizarre, but he was a nice guy though. Like,
Yeah, he's really nice.
Sounds
Yeah.
nice.
was
And then
a great feat.
you just go to a place and meet up with a random person from Twitter.
You guys know.
Weird.
No, not really.
That? Yeah, well, then
I do that though
Why did you
sometimes.
mention
Well,
the
that
feet part?
oh, I don't know because I thought you might be interested.
I was until you didn't say you had his number. Now I'm kind of like, whatever.
Well, I could hook you up in some fun, but
At some point, we gotta hang out. We'll get. Have you and Gemini ever hung out in person?
No, like it was funny too because every time someone asked that, I think about this one guy who was just like so far on like whatever side he was on where he was like, oh yeah, you're supposed to think that you two have never talked to each other and don't have each other's numbers, and we're just like, no, and he's like, oh yeah, sure. It's like, dude, we've never like. We don't know any like personal information about each other at all, like, besides like the fact that the states that we live in. That's it. That's as big as it gets.
Yeah.
Bros
And the
don't
Gemini's
require
fat.
an invasion of privacy, yo.
Yo,
Yeah.
East Coast nigga.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just couldn't be arsed hiding my identity. Couldn't do the videos we did, I guess.
You can't.
guess-
You're characters. You can't be avatars.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we didn't need to broadcast our real names though at the end of the show.
Yeah.
so.
You just put them up there like film credits.
Yeah, didn't really think about it, but I'm kind of
Push
glad
through.
we did. It saves the sort of hassle of inevitably getting doxxed.
Yeah. I mean, unless somebody's gonna kill you, I don't care.
Yeah, no one's gonna
If
kill
they're
me.
gonna come and like stalk me and harass me, but that's rarely the case. You always
Yeah.
have a risk of that if you're a public figure on the internet. Whether you're
You've
out
got a
there or
little
not.
bit more of a risk. I mean, regular people can run from their stalkers.
I know.
You're getting thrown in a van.
I want a knife cane so I can like shank motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They have these canes which are like tasers on the end. Whitey, I keep thinking about that cat meme with the cat like typing like this. Like,
oh shit, that's right, my microphone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro.
It was like furiously typing.
I just finished this. I literally just finished my new video. So like, I'm
Yay!
so I was kind of like just doing the final shit. My bad.
Yeah, Whitey, we should do a collab before you get off Twitter.
We're going to. I
No.
was serious about the whole. I'm open to doing collaborations again because
Yeah.
why not? My channel's dead anyway.
Yeah, you like flew up there. The collab thing worked, and then you stopped.
Yeah, and then I fucking died.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was
Your back livers.
Yeah,
It was
Damn back livers.
You should never have done the collaboration with us. I think that put the nail in your coffin.
Oh yeah, totally.
No, it was the collaboration with me that did it.
No, I loved all, dude. Both are like Beer Barry and me and him did like a regular collaboration. I loved it, and then me and you, Viro, we did that one where it was like, what was it, like 3 hours long for some reason?
I sent you a 17-minute video, and I'm like, add your bits.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, you couldn't be worse though than fucking Connor. I did a collaboration with Connor's Conquest, and I think did I do a second one? I think I want to do a second one, or we might have did a second one. I forget, but we fucking do a video together, and he's just like, hey man, can we do a video together? And then I never answer him, and he goes, hey, I just finished my part of the video, and he sends it over. I'm like. So in my head, I'm like, all right, whatever. I open this shit up, and I forget the time, but I think it was like 20-something fucking minutes. And I'm like, bro, like you gotta cut that down. I'm not like, please, like 6 to 7 minutes. He goes, all right, no problem. Sends me another video, 12 minutes long. Like, what the fuck are you doing to me, man? Fucking Christ. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
don't know what we're gonna do in ours, but I think it'll be good.
Like I said, I'm down at this, but like I said, I don't care if it's even a half hour or 20 seconds. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you haven't used your collab phone in a while, Roy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I broke it, man.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
Shit.
Yeah. And also, my ex-girlfriend took it with her.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of
Damn it.
put a
Still gonna get
damper on
away
that
with it.
idea.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
had a girlfriend?
he did.
Well, I
Yeah,
used to
back
have.
before he had DAE, he had this like long-term thing.
Yeah, 11 years for him.
Wow.
Oh, that's really long-term. Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine was 8 years.
That's dumb.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Drunkle's there. Did you send him the link?
Uncle, I already did send him the link.
Drunk.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck are you doing, bro? You could have come and got drunk with me. Now you showing up in this chat, bro.
Well,
Right, he's straight.
He's
Yes,
got
I'm
his
straight.
priorities in order.
What? A lot of people ask if I'm gay. What's up with that?
what's up with that?
I
What
I
is
think a
up,
lot of
Roy?
people just assumed that you
No,
that you were the male part of the whole Lacey
No.
equation.
I've got.
That
I don't
you were
sound
the
gay, I
top,
don't
Lacey's
look
the
gay.
bottom.
I don't walk like one of them gays. I'm
Walk
unequivocally
You
not gay.
kind of walk like one of them gays.
Do I walk like a gay? I did when I had hemorrhoids.
Sorry.
That gay accent. In fact, this accent is not gay.
It's a little gay.
This is an. This
you have
is
a
a
tiny bit
sensual
of a
British
lisp,
accent.
but it's not gay lispy.
You have to talk like an American before they'll stop calling you gay.
Oh,
Oh,
do
God,
your
how do you-
camping. Do your
I'm
camping.
really bad at
You've
it.
done it before. Do it. Let's go camping, man.
Yeah.
I'm bad. Hey, Beardy, you want to get a couple brewskis and do some fucking camping?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That was awful.
No, that was wonderful. Fuck you.
That was awful.
No, like, how do you even do it without doing a super deep voice? Hey guys, you want to get?
Yeah,
some
you
beers
just
and go
stop with the.
camping?
There you go.
Yeah, you're actually at a good one. You sound like a gay hipster that like thinks camping
Yeah.
is being in like a fucking RV and shit. Like, oh, I'm in the
Oh,
outdoors, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that one again.
Let's go out into the That was terrible.
Let's go to the Delaware, guy. Let's go to Breckenridge.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Look,
Let's go
I'm
to
in
Burning
Delaware.
Man. Okay,
Breckenridge.
let's go to
what-
Burning Man.
Oh, Burning Man, yeah.
Say it.
Let's go to. No, I can't do it. How was it? What was I doing?
I don't know. Just try it. Don't think about it. Just try it.
Let's go to Burning Man.
All right, do that same voice,
Alright.
not that one, the voice before, but do I have hemorrhoids with that voice.
The gruff one.
Yeah, the hipster voice.
I have these fucking hemorrhoids.
No, not that one. The fucking
No.
good.
I don't. I can't remember that one.
The one the one I liked.
He doesn't know what he does.
The only
No.
one that wasn't awful, Roy.
Yes.
The second one.
Yeah.
I don't
know what it was.
I got some hemorrhoids.
That sounds perfect. You sound like my grandmother going into the doctor because she has hemorrhoids.
Oh.
Dude.
I was just thinking when we met that guy, the Jewish guy, like
Yeah.
Royce suddenly like got a super impulse to just be like, "Oh, Freundleben," and like he was saying it, and I was like, "It just don't say it. It's weird."
I said, wait, I don't know. I didn't realize how racist America is. I assume everything's cool like here. But yeah, why you're not supposed to go up to like a Jew and be like Freundleben?
No.
I got these pallets on my hands. I don't know why.
I don't know.
That's just an inside South Park joke.
I
I'll
have
be
him.
right back, guys. I'm gonna pee and get another beer.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all right, T-Tac. How's it going there, bud?
A T-Tac. Hi. Okay.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. It was fun meeting that Jewish fan guy. I meet too many subscribers. I do it a lot. It's weird. Should stop doing it, shouldn't I?
No, Roy. We must meet.
Probably will.
There
I'm
will
going
be
to-
a picture. There will be a glorious photo, possibly even a slow motion video of that first moment when our.
I
boats
thought,
touch.
right?
Where
I
we-
thought like the last VidCon was some of the gayest shit I'd ever seen, right?
Oh yeah.
But we're going to VidCon this year just to like revel in how gay and dick sucky everybody is. I think.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of funny. So I'm gonna fly over to California, wherever the fuck it is. So I don't know if anyone's near California. Canada's
I'm
basically right next to it, right? Basically the same place.
No, I'm in Canada's California, which is very far north, but I don't have the pieces of paper that the American government will accept to get me over the border to get down there.
Well, you don't have a passport.
No, I don't even have a
With this
birth
man's
certificate.
criminal record, he can't leave the country. You
Oh,
think
right.
Whitey and the Arby's is a compelling story? Listen to what Beardy's done. He talks about
Yeah, no.
saving people from the ice. What you don't know is he's the one that fucking put him there. This
Right.
man is super villain levels of fucked up.
But in reality, I was just a hobo before YouTube, and I don't have I don't have a birth certificate yet. I'm still trying to get it. I've been trying to get it for years. I might have to drive to the other side of the country to go to the office itself to pick it up because I was born in a different province.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why weren't you just issued with one at birth? Like why your mum and dad?
I was, but I was disowned when I was a teenager and became a homeless wanderer for like 13 years. So I lost most of my ID. I've got enough to buy cigarettes and booze, but I don't. The one piece I'm missing is my birth certificate, and without that, I can't get my passport.
Right. Yeah. She needs a lot of time when she goes to the toilet. She's got like a real sort of disabled rig with like police systems and a
Well,
slide.
she's got to go to like the next door neighbors to get a friend to go to the bathroom with her, and that's a whole
Yeah,
nother. That's a lot of fucking work.
She finds it really difficult to pee. I had to keep taking her to the toilet and stuff when I was there. So it's not funny, guys. It's not funny.
Wait, what you guys talking about? I didn't hear all of it.
Roy, you're such an asshole. Why would you dare disclose that kind of personal information about the regular bladder relief of your lover? I mean, we could have gone without knowing that, and I'm sure she would have appreciated having her personal life left personal. Roy, what have you done?
You have to
Daddy
pee
was
more
the
than
one.
I do.
That's true. That's true. I do.
But
Yeah.
does he need as much assistance?
I don't need any assistance.
He said you bring like 6 friends to the bathroom with you.
He's alive.
No.
Feel
Oh,
the fucking
Slander.
party in there,
This
cocaine
is
and
fake
everything.
news. This is fake news.
I was just telling them about the pulley system you have rigged up in the bathroom to help yourself get on the toilet.
Yeah. Furiously typing.
Oh shit! Really? You can hear that? I've been.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't the way you type. You're like,
Wow.
it seriously sounds like you just
I look down at my keyboard, right, and I usually am using just one finger, but I'm like, bah, 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 bah.
Yeah.
I'm fast with these two fingers, girl. I'll do
Yeah.
things to you. Let's get
Are
naughty.
you doing 2 fingers? You just-
Oh yeah, I'm a two finger. I'm like a little bird. Pick, pick, pick.
You're so weird, Whitey. Never change. Never change. Somebody said cane swords are illegal in all 50 states. Damn it.
They're
Not
also
the
illegal
taser
in
cane,
Canada.
so. Somebody asked how much
Yeah,
more
cane
watch time
go.
I need. Quite a lot. The thing is that YouTube says you need this many more hours of watch time, but they only show your watch time in minutes. So every time I go to check, I have to like look for my watch time,
Do
change it
basic
to the past
math.
year, and then convert it. I don't do math. Fuck that. I use Google conversion. Convert hours to minutes. Fuck math. I'm never good at it. I was great at science.
I'm
which is
fucking with
weird.
this guy right now on Twitter.
What are you doing? You trolling? You trolling
Yeah.
over there?
He hit me up after I made that collaboration tweet. He's like, collab question mark. I want to be a shitposter that's kind of a mix between you and urinating tree. Got any suggestions? So today I'm like, well, just a couple minutes ago I'm like hashtag down. He goes, what? I go ... hashtag down. What the fuck does that mean? You're down or are you telling me to screw off? I said you dash collab me dash hashtag down. He
Yeah.
goes, ah, okay. I'm like, now it's never gonna happen.
Yeah, now we're not. Hashtag up.
I hope he doesn't like go, oh man, like I want to do it. You better fucking. I see the fucking blue check mark. You better hurry the fuck up and say, oh, he's probably trying to think like, oh man, how do I get this chance? It's like it's not even that big of a deal.
Would you do collabs with like anybody that would like message you? Almost like let's just
Before, yeah, I used to do that.
Yeah, really? Like
Oh,
anyone?
dude, have you seen some of the fucking shitty people I collaborated with? And they
Probably
clearly
not.
didn't watch my content. They were just going for the fucking, which I can't knock them. I did the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking.
What was your worst collab?
Oh, I think Gemini. Oh, there's this deaf girl.
Oh, this sounds bad already.
She was
No, this sounds like a good time. How many deaf girls you banged, Whitey?
Did I def a retarded chick? No, wait, did I def a retarded chick?
I quote you on that.
Oh fuck.
No, I don't think. Did I fuck a deaf girl? I don't think so. I can't remember. I'd have to.
You ain't live till you fucked a deaf girl, man. You,
Is it different at all?
she will shatter your eardrums with
louder.
her screams,
When
man.
they
She's got
moan,
no
they go,
volume
"Ugh."
control.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
They moan weird.
Yeah, it's not weird. It's
like-
just really loud.
Yeah.
Like, come in me, buddy.
Oh, you're roboting.
Oh, I'm roboting?
No,
Yeah.
not you, Roy.
Oh,
Roy's
okay.
roboting while you're mashing away like a dick.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez, it can't be that loud, guy.
It is.
Mute yourself whenever you're typing. I do it all the time. I
Alright,
type
well-
to people in the chat and mute myself.
Well, I'm not like thinking of it. It's not like I'm doing it as in consideration. I'm doing it as if like
I know you aren't Whitey, but
I'm
how
an
you use your
archive only
brain
goes for
will
chicks with Down
sometimes.
syndrome.
You're yelling
too.
at me. That's not nice.
I'm
I wish-
yelling at you.
It's like that Louis C.K. joke. I wish I was more retarded. Like I'm dumb enough where it's still like okay socially to be like stop being stupid. But if I was a little more retarded, it'd be like all
You
right,
can
guys.
get away with a lot more.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
guys, he's got problems. Like he's fucking
Yeah.
drooling. Give him-
Would all of our weed-smoking members of the audience right now please pack a bowl and immediately smoke it, as it is 20 minutes past the hour in every location across the world right now. So it's 4:20 somewhere. So
It's
please
21.
get shut up. Smoke them
And
bowls.
he was too fucking slow. It's already 22 where I am.
I was trying not to interrupt, and your clocks are fucked.
Videos.
You're
21.
fucking behind, Beardy.
22 now.
I'm gonna watch this video.
Yeah.
Yeah, yitty yitty.
Yeah. Aw, shit. What else has been
Hey,
going
guys.
fast?
Well, I got a question. Would you have, like, I guess this only
You
No,
you
this
gotta
can
fix
fight it.
yourself.
I'm still a robot.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
sound like
F5,
shit,
Roy.
Roy. Bearded faggot.
Can you leave and come back?
I resemble that remark. How dare you?
So, are you still doing streams every day, Schmeckle?
Every
Not in
goddamn day.
person. How is it? Is it tough? I would imagine that would be tough.
I only have to participate in 4 of them,
Yeah.
and Samaj kind of runs one of those.
Yeah, you got a
It's
nifty
not
little
too
fucking
bad.
system worked out, bro. I approve.
If we're gonna go 7 days a week, I can't do the same goddamn show every day. I needed some variety.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. What else, guys? What else has been going on?
How's lupus?
It sucks. Oh, I did want to ask you a question, Schmeckle. I've been hearing. I haven't been paying attention much to blood sports recently. I do watch the Kumite because I don't know, for some they got a formula. I can't.
They got Tonka. They got Tonka.
I like
that's
Tonka.
why I watched the Kumite.
Yeah, I like
Tonka's fucking
Tonka.
entertaining.
Tonka, like, I respect what he does because he's kind of no bullshit about it. He does get a little butthurt sometimes, which I'm confused by every time because I feel like he knows what he's doing. And maybe that's part of it. I don't know, but I heard that there was beef between you and the Kumite.
Oh shit! My fucking microphone's been on my phone this whole time.
Has it?
Oh,
Guess so.
am I sounding okay now?
You sound great now. Good job.
Okay, thank you.
There's not so much beef. We're not going to be doing a whole lot together. Tonka was pretty pissed that I had Destiny on stream with him the other day. So shortly after the doxing that the Destiny did.
Yeah.
Man, Tonka's a little bitch, isn't he?
Like I said, I like Tonka. Lately, there's no denying he's been on edge about everything.
I feel like if you're going to go for that, go for it fully. Don't be upset when people do other things. Like, you're doing your own thing, and that's great. Not everyone's gonna agree with it, but you can't give in to the haters. Like, you can't be upset by them because it's gonna happen. Especially the bigger you get, the more people gonna hate you.
Exactly. He's at 10,000 something now. He's gonna have a lot more people disliking the show than he had when he was at like 1,000.
Yeah, it's just something you gotta get used to. I know it sucks, but you're gonna expend too much energy on not doing your own thing. Which he did something successful. He should just focus on that. Let other people fight it out. Like, he should be like the, I don't know, the one who like plays it. It's almost like a character almost. He should go with that, and not actually get personally hurt by it.
I don't know if he's actually upset about it. If he's responding this way because of the persona.
That's the thing. It's hard to tell. And if he is responding that way for the persona, then props to him. Like, I respect that more because he's going all or nothing. But at the same time, it's going to get a reaction. That's what this kind of stuff does.
Exactly. That's the whole fucking point of the goddamn thing, to get a reaction. Preferably to get that reaction live on the show.
Yeah, and it's really fucking working. Everybody's talking about it. It's a big thing. There were write-ups about it. Everybody's bitching. All the divisions happened. It's sides time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're not doing that this time. The cunt stream is not picking fucking sides in this little breakdown.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've never taken sides, or at least I try not to, because I can see everybody's perspective. So, I don't know. But you can't be butthurt about it. I just get like, when people get all up in arms about things, I'm like, why are you bothering? Just do your thing.
Yeah.
You got a thing.
It's hard to sort of try and put yourself in the mindset of someone that really cares. It's like it's
Maybe
such
that's
dumb,
it.
like,
Maybe I'm
internet
way
stuff.
too nihilistic and apathetic about things.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Because
don't
I
know.
am. I don't
So
give a
wait, what
fuck.
do you do? Schmeckle, what did you do? What happened? You pissed Tonka off by getting Destiny on your stream or something?
Yeah. I was shit-faced a couple weeks back, like more so than usual. And we had Destiny on shortly after he leaked Tonka's name, with Tonka and them there, and Destiny.
Okay.
And I didn't notice this. Like I said, I was in the fucking bag. Apparently, he kept trying to say Tonka's name live on the air.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So Tonka was pissed about that.
Yeah.
So we won't be doing a whole lot of work, if any, with the Kumite and them.
Yeah.
But as far as this whole thing where we've got some beef or anything like that, no. I like Tonka. I like Vamp. You know, all good on my side at least.
Yeah, Vamp's cool. I hope she's still cool with me because we always liked each other. I felt, even though we didn't interact too much. But I know I was throwing a little shade Tonka's way, especially at the beginning.
No, you talked. I think you talked on the cunt stream. She was good with you.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, because I like her. I genuinely like her. Like, we never had any problems, obviously. I don't have a problem with anybody, really.
Well, Vamp's a cool chick. She's not prone to unnecessary grudges.
Yeah. I know. I would just understand if, like, you know, it's her boyfriend doing this very controversial thing, and me and her liked each other beforehand. So if I, like, threw shade his way, I could see her being, like, a little upset about that, which I understand. But I guess, Vamp, if you're watching this, I don't have anything against you and Tonka. I think you're all right people.
That's not what she said
Tonka.
before we started the stream, Vamp. Don't believe her.
True.
Vamp's busy. Vamp's busy. I'm not going to disclose what she's doing, but she's on the way to doing something very important, and I encourage her. She's definitely, she's not. She's on the way. So I encourage her to be fully busy preparing for that right now.
Is she on plane?
No.
Oh.
It's pre-adventure, but I want that girl to have as much sex as humanly possible.
Yay! Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Is she getting married? Are they getting married?
No, not as far as I fucking know. But I don't know much, so I don't know. Conspiracy theories! Get them ready!
Shit. Started on day instead Livestream Extravaganza number 1, day 1.
This continues further. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any fun conspiracy theories about the behind-the-scenes relationships of Vamp, Tonka, or anybody that is a friend of or connection to the Gulf City family, please submit all of those fan theories to GulfCitySundays@protonmail.com. And on the weekly show on Gulf City Streaming, I may very well invite you on to share your theory with the world. Let them know what you know is happening behind the scenes. That is GulfCitySundays@protonmail.com.
No, it's me. You're me. I get credit.
No, this Kiwi card from the Oracle says fuck you.
Get out here, Kiwi Farms. I get
okay,
credit.
Fine. The Puerto Owl of Gemini says fuck you. Too bad.
Hi, little cute owl. Okay.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
Okay, we got white YouTuber and black YouTuber.
Oh, the white YouTuber left. I don't know.
We're racially diverse
fuck
now.
that guy.
I don't know why. I don't know why my avatar's still there.
Yeah.
I had to switch over to this account because I have to upload the video as unlisted on black YouTuber.
Oh, okay. What are you doing over there, boy?
Unknown archive. I'm proud of you. Wait, he took us with him to go. Take a piss?
Hey guys, I'm gonna go take a piss, but he's just gonna carry the fucking camera.
No, he doesn't do it anymore. He's leaving. I feel almost like needed now. I hate this now.
Roy,
I hate that he just left.
Roy, where have you gone?
Yeah.
Roy,
He was just out here. He was in America for like 2 weeks almost.
One of the funniest things and worst things about making a video is like when you're done, you have to X out of like a million things that you had to open up to make the fucking video.
Yeah.
Close your porn tabs, man. Fuck.
I wish I could upload porn. You know, I might just move the porn to Pornhub.
Dude, I'm working on it. I'm gonna get on Pornhub. I'm gonna get on fucking Pornhub.
There would be no reason why I wouldn't be. Like, it doesn't have to be porn, does it?
Dude, well, not
No,
necessarily.
it really doesn't have to be.
I've got this wonderful thing going right now that I think you should join me in, Whitey. Do you have the buffering problem, like where everyone's channel seems to be buffering nonsensically at weird hours? Have you encountered that?
No, not at all.
No,
I
not yet?
haven't.
Okay.
I know.
Well, it's been a plague. I think it's mostly because of primetime hours, but it's been becoming a problem for a lot of people. So what I've started
Are
doing is
you
I've actually
using
got a...
OBS?
Yeah, but I have no problems. This is the thing. I'm trying to take advantage of these problems, and I'm not encountering them. But I've got free weights to either side of the desk, and every time I stream buffers, I have to do at least 10 seconds of whatever workout that I've got assigned for the day, called the buffering. And I figured by the end of it, the buffering.
That's
and this
very
is all,
clever.
This is yeah. And I figured by the end of it, I'll be swole enough that I can start doing porn.
The swollening.
You don't have to be swole. You ever see it'll be an ad, like I'll be watching porn and it'll be this ad of this like pretty hot MILF and she's like fucking this like insanely like not insanely skinny but the skinny dude who like he's short, he's like supposed to look like an 18-year-old and everything, and she's like carrying him around and shit. It's like, oh god, I wish I could sign up for that right now.
No, dude, I want to do beardy porn, which means barbarians and raw muscle and violent rape and murder and full-on, like, 300-plus sex.
You want to do
sex
snuff
you watch
films.
better. Not really snuff. I just want to do a good violent porno. I want battlefields where armies start raping the other armies.
Yeah.
I want to make the porn that used to exist in animated form through films like Heavy Metal. That the
Like,
world
it's so
needs again
funny
today.
because you, like, have this, like, semi-wholesome YouTube channel and you perform for children, yet you want to do, like, a mass, like, Viking genocide porno.
Yeah, well, I am a servant of the gods of lols, and if something might possibly provide me with a chuckle, I am oath-bound in my servitude to the gods of comedy to do it. So I want to do it. I want to go back to stripping for one day because I want to get buff enough that I can oil up and get another dude, and we can just straight up like Greco-Roman wrestle while ripping each other's armor off, and it counts as a strip routine. I want to do that.
Stripping?
That shit.
Can we high five while we do it?
Yeah, totally.
Did you used to strip?
Damn.
I did. I used to be a stripper before the YouTubes and stuff. Yeah, in my early 20s, I was a stripper.
Yeah.
You're a stripper and a child performer. That's so funny.
Well, what does it mean when he says he's performing for children? No, really.
Yeah.
I do puppet shows. I do
Yeah, puppet
like
shows.
stuff that you'd expect to see on like public broadcast TV, where it's all like, "We're going to the farm. The little pig goes oink oink." Like retarded fun. Like I do stuff that's actually child friendly.
Like a child rapist.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
no.
we all know.
I just have a lot of
know.
friends with kids,
It's
and during the
fucking-
day I entertain the
That
kids.
sounded
and during
even
the night,
more.
we all
That
get
sounded
drunk.
worse.
Yeah.
No.
This
No,
is
I'm
going
not a
nowhere,
child rapist.
Beardy.
I just have a lot of friends with kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I entertain when we do our gatherings, because nobody else will. They're what?
Like-
we got fucking 200 acres of wilderness, and if nobody corrals the
Digging a
kids,
hole.
they get they just fuck off. That's
Yeah.
not digging a hole. Fuck you.
I love Beardy.
Y'all motherfuckers are creepy if you're thinking about that. I am the wholesome motherfucker. Get your hands out of the gutter.
Yeah.
Get your hands out of the fucking gutter.
I was just thinking of like your bell end with some googly eyes and a pig snout on it.
Sticking it up above the little.
Yeah, and a little fucking string
Yeah.
so he can move it up and down.
It's like, what's that Judy, like, Whack and Judy thing, but a dick?
Oh, dude, we could be a double act. It'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh.
Oh my god. Hold on. Hold
Oh,
on.
I'm sorry. I'm
I was going to
sorry.
mute you.
I'm sorry.
Like
This person wants to do a video together, okay?
Alright. Alright.
Hey, how about this, guys? So what
How
I
about-
do
Invite
is-
him on the stream and talk to him on the stream instead. It'd be easier.
Nah.
Send him the link while you
Oh.
discuss your video live on it.
Yeah,
Fine,
do it.
Fine,
Blood sports.
I'll do that. But
Collab blood sports. Okay.
But,
Unknown Archive said, my wife said she's pretty, he's handsome, and he's redneck handsome. I'll let you fight over who is what. I know it's she is pretty because I'm the girl.
Yeah,
And then
it's the other two,
It's
and I'm not
who's
the one in the
handsome and who's
toque, so
redneck handsome. Hold on,
I'm
I'm
good with
gonna
either, though. Either is a compliment.
I'm
Like,
gonna
I'm
present
down.
Beardy to everyone. Is he handsome? Press 1. If he's redneck handsome, press 2.
Base Kekbot. I vote Beardy is the prettiest. T-Tac says it's gay. It is pretty gay.
Hey guys, so I'm on Black YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
This video I finished, I might make some other alterations, or that's a gay thing to say, edits to it. But it's not gonna be released until Wednesday, which is Valentine's Day.
I think
what
Roy's a pretty one.
What I do is I upload it to this fucking Black YouTuber. He's getting a lot of ones. I upload it to Black
What's one mean?
YouTuber.
What does one mean?
One
know,
is
I forgot
One
the
is I'm the
question.
prettiest. Two is that I'm redneck prettiest. So right now
Yeah.
the ones are winning, and I'm the pretty, and you're the redneck pretty.
Aw.
Yeah, but everybody's
Both are compliments. Both are fucking redneck pretty is fucking rugged as shit.
But
I'm
Roy
okay
can't
with
be
both.
redneck because he's British.
Yeah, which is why it's probably me, and I'm still okay with it.
Yeah, sorry, I totally cut you off there. Why? What shit were you talking there? Something about
Huh?
video?
Oh, I think I already posted. Yeah, I'm sorry. What I do is I post it as unlisted on Patreon, so they get like a couple hours or a day or 2 days in advance of the video. I don't know. It's just something I thought. It's
That's
something
a nice thing.
It took me like fucking months to think of. Oh, that's something I could do. But fucking. I put it in the side chat if you guys want to watch it too.
Oh, cool. Thank
Oh,
you.
sweet.
Oh, open it in another window so I don't.
Wait, how much sex is it?
We didn't pay shit.
I should have wanted sex. I want days. No, I want Roy's nudes. Fuck Day. I want
Yeah,
Roy.
yeah. Fuck.
They got nice
yeah,
feet.
yeah, fuck Day. I'm down.
I realized that once I said that. I'm like, fuck me, and then I'm like, no.
Oh,
You can't say
Kekbot
that.
was clarifying. The she's pretty was for me, according to base Kekbot. That's
Ah,
fine.
okay.
He's a lady.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, he's a lady.
I'm gonna be out in 6 minutes. I need to get some sleep.
Yo,
All
wait.
right.
Before you go away,
Yeah.
this can also apply to Day, I think, as well. So say if there was a girl, right, who had no arms and no legs, but she's pretty good looking, like, she's got a nice face and nice what body she's got. Would you have sex with her? And vice versa, like if it was a male. No arms, no legs.
Did you have prior interactions with this person, like you knew them before? They had no arms and legs.
No, so you meet them at a bar, right? That's what's happening. But you don't know that they've got no arms and legs because they've got like mechanical appendages on, covered up pretty well.
Oh,
Like,
cyborg. Yeah,
they
I
give
was
you-
already down, but now I'm like,
well, they're pulling out some pretty sick dance moves and stuff, and they're impressing you. It's like, oh, whoa.
Dancing.
Yeah. Can't tell, and then they get back, and then they just undo the coat, and then the torso just falls off the legs and arms and just onto the bed. It's like, come on, baby.
Real quick, Day. How many people are watching?
39.
I'll put this in the chat. Get an extra 10, 15 people to
Yeah.
watch. Why not?
Yeah.
Can you give me a wrench? I have to like.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I would absolutely
something.
take an armless, legless woman
Good.
and hold it aloft and fuck it in the middle of the air. Absolutely.
right.
Yeah.
Should be
Yeah,
good, right?
okay.
Yeah, I mean, if it's someone that's attractive, I don't give a fuck. I'm down. I've fucked extraordinarily petite women, and it's pretty much the same thing weight wise. You just pick them up in the air and move them wherever the fuck you want while you're like thrusting and I'm gonna go make a burrito. Microwave. Let's go watch the TV. Like you can do whatever you want. They're tiny. If no
Just
arms,
pick
no
'em up
legs,
and keep 'em with you.
you can fuck literally from one side of the house to the other. Ain't
On the
nothing gonna
real,
stop you.
yeah, I have to be honest. It would have to be whatever mood I'm in, right? Like whatever the situation is, the environment, all
Yeah.
that. But the only thing I'm thinking about is I would definitely, on average, fuck a girl with no legs or no arms more so than a midget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't an
I
exact answer, but no, but Whitey, the midget has feet.
No, I know, but the midget, she's also
They have fucked up feet.
she's a midget, you know. Like the other one,
Oh,
like at
so-
least at one point,
The-
or like had a
dude, they're
chance to be an
fun-sized.
actual person, you know. Like
If,
Oh, what,
midget
so
is
if you
we-
have a midget, you will finally hit bottom for once.
Like, okay, I mean, midgets
You're
do look a bit weird, granted. What?
They don't have that.
in the
Like
chat.
they have an abnormal head too. I feel like
Listen.
it'd be. I don't know.
Well,
it's got,
let's
like,
see.
They got underbite. I keep calling it it.
Yeah, exactly. So dehumanizing it, the people still.
You
just little
insensitive
weird-looking
prick.
ones.
They're not people,
Alright.
they're miniature people. It's a huge, huge difference.
So only deserving of miniature respect.
Small
difference.
Yeah.
Don't.
Let's throw that out to the chat. Would you rather have sex with a midget or someone with no appendages?
One.
One
for-
for midget,
Yeah.
two for appendages.
Yeah. That's a good question.
That's fucking tough, dude.
Yeah, isn't it? Bit of a dilemma.
Like, I could have, with those little hands, I could feel like a fucking giant. But
Someone said I would go for Day if she had no arms or legs.
I
Dang.
literally said that to you the other day. Like,
Yeah, I
off
know. That's where this conversation started.
That's where it comes
Because
from.
we were talking about if I had no arms or legs, would he still like fuck me? And he said, "Yeah, I need like I'd be like a little pillow person."
Who I said? that?
yeah, that's what
No,
I'm
Roy
thinking.
said that.
Oh.
I think I gotta go with the midget, though, because it can make me a sandwich afterwards.
Dan,
Yeah.
you are beautiful though. It's so cool. You know the type of girl you look? You look like the type of girl that wears those like collar necklaces. Do you got those?
Well, I
Yeah,
have this
chokers.
bra.
Oh yeah, keep going. Oh my god. I thought we were getting
Don't
lucky
satisfy him, Day.
About to
Don't
go
do it.
off air.
No, I
So,
wear chokers.
beer, this Pornhub thing's gonna happen sooner than you think.
Hey, I'm always down. I'm always down.
What are you eating? Is that just pizza crust?
I think it's
No, the
pork
missus
chops.
made me. No, she made me pork chops and buns, and right now I'm devouring the buns.
Ooh,
Devouring the buns.
Are they good
Yeah.
buns, or do you need a drink with that?
Oh no, they're fantastic. They're moist. They finished baking just before that stream earlier.
I can't wait to
They're
jerk off
fresh.
now. This is gonna be.
Oh, I
great.
know, right, man? You gotta fucking butter them buns, man. Them
Oh,
fresh,
God, did you
hot,
see that
warm,
comment
nice
from-
butter.
Yeah, I'm laughing at that right now. Day's so pretty, I'd drink a gallon of her dad's semen just to get close to where she came from. And then the Britisher,
That was
Richard
good. That
says
you
right
gotta
after.
screenshot that.
I will need a while to overcome the trauma of this stream mistake.
Have Day, have you ever talked with Unknown Archive?
No,
Would you like to? He's a fucking super dude.
sure, I have no idea who he is. Sure, I'll talk to anybody.
He runs the Dump, and the Dump is the most magnificent thing on YouTube, as far as I'm concerned. It is a wonderful ADHD collection of adventures through all sorts of.
But does it have people fighting?
Yeah.
It's not blood sporty enough. Get out of it.
That link
Blood
there.
sports.
All right, UA, if you're able to join, I'm sending it to your DMs on Twitter.
Hey guys, it's been real. Thanks a lot, but I'm gonna be out. All right.
All right, thanks,
Oh.
Blackie.
Oh, yeah, bugger.
Thanks for the invite. Meant a lot.
Yeah.
Peace.
I'll see ya. Collab. You. And all of a sudden, the horrible
photos?
humming's gone.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't notice it until he left.
Yeah, no, I think he was on his phone.
Yeah.
I like
Dinner
Whitey.
Hermits
I
is
like
any
Whitey
photos
because he
that
pisses
strip
people
season.
off.
Me too.
You like him because what? He throws people off.
He pisses people off.
Oh, he pisses people off. Yeah, well, he does it. Like, he's not even like nasty or harsh. He's just a sort of bit of a goofy idiot, and people just take him the wrong way and get super offended somehow.
Yeah.
Dumb things like eating crisps while you're streaming, and people get really pissed.
I loved that. That was like my favorite
was
part of the stream.
Well,
like,
it was
what-
such a gay idea that fucking Andy roast was. It was just a
Yeah.
terrible, cringy
Oh,
idea.
that was
and, like,
so great. He took it down after. I love that.
Yeah, because Gemini and Whitey just fucked it up by like muting people and just eating chips down
Yeah.
the microphone. So it was like, that was such a good way to just not take it seriously. Because
Like,
was such a
the
shit
weird thing
idea.
is that, like, okay, he's muting people, which I get would be the thing. But the thing is that Failure was known for muting people and kicking people for funsies. Like,
Yeah,
before.
fuck, I miss
then-
those days.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Oh my god, that's such like a social no-no." Like
So
muting
mean.
people
It's
and
so
things.
you're bullying and silencing people. It's
Yeah.
totally not a bit. It can't be a bit. You're such a meanie.
Like when I used to stream with Failure the couple times, he was always muting me. I'm like, dude, you can't get
Yeah.
mad at other people for muting when you're like you were known for that before you had this like thing going on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Times
Yeah.
change. Chaos happens.
hmm
I'm just gonna keep assuming the best from everyone.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna be
Yeah,
neutral.
I mean, you really can't get offended when you're doing a roast. You're doing a roast. People are there to insult you and wind you up. It's like, okay, you've gone over the line. You've stepped over the line. And he called his like girlfriend fat, and that was too
Yeah,
much
that's
for
the
him as
thing.
well. But he's-
Oh yeah, I totally missed the rest of that. I was so sick with the flu when that roast went down.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I just heard about it.
Yeah, I was there for the first bit of it, and I just had like kids' glove jokes because I was figuring everyone else was going to be harsh, and I was going to make some like Canadian puns.
Oh yeah,
But,
I remember seeing you on that.
Yeah, I was really fucking sick with the flu though, like hallucinations, sick. So I'm ducking out right before.
Yeah,
shit hit the fan. Like
that's
I
when
ducked
it
out
happened.
right fucking before. Me leaving was when it went fucking downhill.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I wish I was coherent enough. That flu fucked me over for about a month straight.
Oh Jesus. Well, at least you didn't die. Everybody's fucking dying of that shit.
I came close to needing hospital intervention. I didn't talk about it, but I got real bad when it hit the second time.
It's scary.
Yeah, not like there was fear or anything. It was just that moment, a couple of days of like, well, I got to keep checking my temperature. Oh, 2 more degrees and I'll need medical attention. Okay, yeah, no, I'm fine for now. But it was that like that constant edge.
Yeah. I'm lucky I don't leave my house.
It was the one time in 8 months I'd interacted with other people in person that I didn't live with. And I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. I knew it going in. And as soon as I got to the house, 6 of the people that were there for that party were coughing and sneezing all over the place and going, sorry, we're sick.
Yeah. Like, then don't come out and party then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm good. I get sick exactly 1 time a year.
Yeah.
Good. I'm the kind of dude that'll drop like a bit of food on the floor and just pick it up and eat it. It's fine.
Yeah, no, 3-second rule or 5-second rule or 10, depending on how good it is. Like if that food's really worth it.
Well, I always think
tempura, piece of yam tempura falls on the floor. 10 seconds, as long as that floor ain't super dirty, I will still try and scoop that fucker up.
Yeah, I mean, I think your immune system needs a little bit of practice. I'm like, it's probably doing me more good than harm,
And I eat enough dirt from how often I dive into the fucking bushes these days. So
yeah. Don't get Lyme disease. It's the worst.
I'm very, very careful about that, honestly.
Good.
There are a few things in life I'm terrified of. Debilitating disease and drowning are the 2 only things.
Yeah, you should be terrified of Lyme disease. The worst.
There
it's
are
what
places
started my
out here.
lupus.
Yeah, there are places out here where there are ticks. I'm always checking myself for it, and that's part of why, like, with all my costumes and stuff, I have a lot of interesting cover, but most of it's around the head and stuff.
Yeah.
Part of that is specifically because of ticks. Most of the places that I film it in, there haven't been any reported sightings of ticks or tick bites in over a decade, but I'm still careful because there's no going back. That's it.
You either get treated in the first month or you're fucked for like life.
Yeah, and I'm one of those stubborn assholes that doesn't go to the doctor until something is killing me.
Yeah.
So,
that's true.
Oh, get ready to wait 10 years and then be fucked. I had Lyme disease. It was 10 years along. I never knew I had it until they did a spinal tap, and then I was on 2 months of IV Versafin.
Yeah.
Skog says buffering. Is there buffering?
Is there?
Chat, please let me know if there's buffering. I'm obligated.
Is there buffering? I asked for topics in the chat, and someone said talk about sex, and said how's it going? By the way, it's Samash. How's it going? By the way, tell Schmeckel to stop shitting on my lawn. Schmeckel left, but I will tell him.
British says, is feminism stronger than
Okay, no buffering. Okay.
Cool. We're safe. We're in the clear. Right. Refresh the page.
Feminism is stronger in the US, I think.
It is.
Oh, it definitely isn't in Manchester anyway. We don't take much very seriously here. So, SJW thing's not quite as prevalent in the UK generally, I don't think.
I don't know. Maybe in London?
I don't know. I've been to London. I didn't encounter anything. But saying that, like when I was in Boston, there were them hipsters and shit. I can imagine they're like feminists and things like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Boston is why I discovered this feminism thing. Because it started with my friend I worked with, and she was like, it was like 2011. And she's like, hey, are you into feminism? I'm like, sure. And she's like, I'm going to add you to my thing on Facebook. And so she added me, and she started linking articles and shit. And I was like reading them and just like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Like, I don't agree with any of it.
Yeah.
Hi, UN.
Yes. Hey, bro.
Hey,
Hello.
hey, quiet. I'm hiding from Al Qaeda.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Do you need a gun? I have a
Yes.
gun here.
Okay.
Ready to
Well, of
join.
course you do. You're
I'm
Canadian.
gonna try and put it through the internet. Tell me if it's working.
All right, hold
Is
on.
it-
No.
No,
We're not quite there, Beardy.
All right, we'll try later.
We're close, but not
Alright.
quite that close.
Oh, we have a beard competition going on. I'm on the
Wait.
stream with 3 bearded men.
Yeah, now we can
Yeah,
get this on Pornhub.
Yeah, speaking of all you tiny bearded gentlemen.
Should never
That's
have trimmed it, DAE. I should never have trimmed it.
I know.
You know, all that a long beard says is that I'm more willing to ignore my facial hair than you are. Like, everybody wants to, like, everybody who grows their beard out, like, always clips it. Oh, well, this is a little uneven. I just said, fuck it. Just do what you're going to do, and we'll see what it looks like when we get to the finish line. So I'm already starting to get a little gray in the front, so I'm going to have that, what is it? There's a term for it when you get the gray in the front and nowhere else.
I'm already there with the blonde and the ginger.
Yeah, like, you end up
Yeah,
looking like
I don't-
that fucking ass. What was that asshole wrestler? Jeff or Matt Hardy? One of them has that. It looks ridiculous.
I think it's Matt Hardy. I think.
Okay, somebody said, or actually, Samaj asked, what's a movie you would like to see that's not being made?
Orgasmo 2.
Man, that was so long ago. Yeah.
I don't know. My film, the film Box Company.
Yeah, I want to see that one.
It was about 2 dudes that like lose their jobs because of the recession, and then they try to go into business for themselves. And we purposely picked the sort of most unexciting sort of industry I could think of, which was starting a box company selling cardboard boxes. And they start undercutting people. They get in trouble with like these Chinese gangsters. A guy called Mr. Wu. There's like a whole standoff scene in it. There's,
I'm kind of surprised you didn't go for door-to-door salesman. Door-to-door
Yeah.
salesman.
there's like
Here, don't fuck around. Here comes Mr. Wu. Oh shit! You've brought down the attention of Mr. Wu.
Mr. Wu doesn't fuck
Watch
around.
out! Here comes Mr. Wu.
Mr. Wu is quite an unsavory character. And then you have a superhero.
Where's
but he's
Whitey?
not-
I want to yell at Whitey.
He's not got powers. He's got,
Oh.
he runs about the place and just beats people up, but he's also on welfare or the dole because he's a superhero. And don't actually make much money off of that. So it's a weird.
Super welfare.
But I want to make that film. I want a budget. I want to send it off to a company. I got a rejection letter from ITV, which was a good sign.
Yeah,
I need
it's a
to-
really good sign. It was a written rejection letter with
Oh, yeah,
like,
they-
pointers and shit.
Yeah, they were the only thing they had. They said it was really interesting, and they were like, the only problems we really have with it is the amount of exposition in the dialogue. So try and cut that down. So we did, and we've not resent it out yet. British
You could
Godzilla.
have had a series or a movie.
You could have had a series. You
Or a
could have been
movie.
a contender.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I will start sending it out again at some point.
Somebody said I hear all beards have a certain amount of fecal matter in them.
I don't think
That's
that's.
because the pussy is so close to the asshole.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gay for that.
Yeah.
If you see with a man with a long beard, he eats pussy. Guaranteed.
Oh god.
Why would that be the case, though? Seriously, why do beards have fecal matter? It makes no sense.
They don't. Unless you eat a lot of pussy.
Clearly, just have 2 stoned people now. Like, finally.
No, it's true. It's fucking true. They did that whole stupid article thing on it like a year ago. It was fucking retarded. And what it boils down to is that every time you flush it, like this was their logic. Every time you flush a toilet, anything like that, the fecal matter releases into the air with the flushing of the toilet. This gets on your hands, in the air, anything, and eventually you touch your beard. So
So if
chances
you have
are,
hair.
if you have
also-
hair, period, it
Yeah.
technically has fecal matter in it by likelihood because of simply how our toilets work based on their flushing.
Yeah.
It's a stupid fucking thing. But it's far more entertaining to point out, yeah, of course there's going to be fecal matter in it. You got a long beard, pussy, and asshole, fucking 2 inches. That's you're gonna get some contamination going on. All men with beards eat pussy. It is a fact. It is a fucking fact.
It is a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
my experience.
shit. Oh,
Oh, what's...
ding. I'll take that. That makes
Yeah.
up for the artwork and the flabby Jabad Butler man, whatever.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But you better use my little drawing as your Twitter.
I will for one day.
Yeah, use it for 1 day. 1.5 days. How about that?
Unknown's got a big bottle of booze.
Alright, sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Do we have any other topics, you guys?
I don't know. I didn't really research very much. But I'm getting geared up for the alt-right stream tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Britisher asks, who is the Unknown Beard? That is Unknown Archive, who is an awesome badass bro who does all sorts of badass shit, including The Dump, which starts tonight in 3 hours. You're doing it on a Very Dead Horses channel still, right?
Yeah, that's the local place that's been willing to prostitute their channel to me to allow me to use streaming until such time as I get that blocked on their channel too.
Yeah. Britisher, I don't think you'd enjoy it, but I'm pretty sure everyone else here would.
so far, The Dump has claimed 3 of my channels, 2 of Failure Accomplishes channels, and I got banned on Twitch. So the best way to follow us is the carnival of shit that is The Dump and all of us that go around is to just follow me on Twitter. I hate to be the fucking shill of. That's the only way that because like you off of YouTube like I don't know, like at least once a year. So it's got to be getting around that time.
So what do you do that gets you banned?
It depends. To always be the same thing. Like my channel, like or my previous channel, like I got to about 11,000 subscribers, and a lot of that was just doing the cliche SJW videos when those were popular.
Yeah.
And those were fun. And I did get a lot of exposure because people were dying to watch those videos back then.
In the golden age.
But they just, I'm just like, nah, that's just not what. So I mostly was uploading things that were rants of mine. And basically, anytime that I ranted about specific groups of people, I would get in a lot of trouble. And one of them was fat people. Oh. And I did this video called Tess Munster is a Fat Pig. And it's pretty brutal and to the point with it's just the title. And it's very mean. It's a mean-spirited video.
Did they get you for bullying? Or
yeah, but they got. I could understand bullying, but no, they got me for hate speech.
Oh shit!
2 different videos on weight issues. I got hit for hate speech against fat people. Now I could have understood maybe an argument like if she had seen the video herself and been like, "Oh, that's really fucked up that he said all these mean things about me on the internet." I'd still be like, "Okay, you're a pussy," but like I would be like, I would understand that. But
how
like,
big are you?
Hate speech?
Stand up. How big are you? Fat?
No, Jesus fucking Christ, I am old though. Oh, goddamn camera.
How old and fat are you?
Let me suck my gut in.
You don't look
I'm
slim though.
Yeah, well, I wear a lot of baggy shit.
Lift your shirt up.
Oh, Jesus. No, fuck you. I fucking examine my body. What the hell, you creepy ass chick?
It's the Winter Olympics. Let us objectify you.
Yeah.
No, I was at one point, I got to 240 pounds years ago, and that I was just devastated when I finally noticed it.
Yeah.
I saw like this picture of me out.
Make a video on myself.
Yeah, I took one look at myself like in this one picture. I was like, yeah, I gotta do something about that. And then I dropped down to 200 where I've been at for a while now, and I'm 6'3", and I should still be a little bit lower. I should be in the range of a like 185 to 190, but after being 240, this is wonderful. I'll deal with this.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, how aggressive were you then in these weight videos that you did? Were you like pretty sort of bombastic college back hunts and things like that?
I don't know how to describe the type of humor I was using in those videos. It was mostly like it was quick jabby type stuff. Like I would say things like in the Test Monster video, like I think like at one point I'd be like, her career is really taking off right now, unlike any aircraft she would board. You know, just small, like, quick jabs like that. Yeah, repetitive in a quick succession. You know, like so the joke more or less becomes how the pattern of the jokes are coming so quickly, one after another, and it does like it's just a weird. I don't know, like I don't really know how to describe it. It was mean-spirited, and I got hit for that a number of times. I've been hit for other things though too. I recently got hit for bullying 2 different times on videos where I read through articles by terrible writers, and they. Unfortunately, I may or may not have mentioned how they look. Because the way they looked is unfortunate, is the best way I can think of. And so, like, you know, I make mention of that type of stuff, and I'm just, okay. And then next thing you know, harassment, bullying, I'm like, well, I'm kind of just, you know, tearing apart an art here. I think that this might fit in.
Oh.
That thing got auto-rejected within mere hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Plus, I upload a lot of copywritten shit.
A lot of it. It's so good. It's so
a
good.
lot of
it. Oh, fuck. It's like 4 hours of getting stoned while watching an ADHD adventure through terminal cancer.
Bye, T-Tac.
That's what I was going like this for. I was like, bye, T-Tac.
Bye, bro.
Oh, we're losing.
We're losing T-Tac.
Yeah.
We're losing the middle of the.
Oh, your robot
beard here. Me?
Yeah,
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
I missed most of that statement.
Mm-hmm. Bitching Witch, how tall are you? Because I like to say I'm 5'3", but I'm 5'2 3/4, but I round up. I don't know.
My mum's the exact same height. 5'2 3/4.
Is that weird for you, Roy?
No.
Is it going to be now that I raised the question?
Well, actually, he stood next to it before we met. He stood next to his mom, so he was like, because he knew how tall I was, and he was like, "Oh, my mom's that height. I'm gonna stand next to her and see how tall she is."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird. I'm like, Mum, pretend you're my girlfriend. Come here.
Oh, fuck.
British Rex, what's the average height of Mancunians?
I don't know. Probably about.
It's a person from Manchester.
Oh.
A Manc.
Manc.
I'm gonna be an honorary Manc.
That just. A Mancunian sounds just weird as fuck.
Mancunian.
Yeah,
macaroni.
Weird as fuck.
Macaronian.
Machiavellian.
I don't know. I said the average height of a
Macaronian
is probably about 5'9" for a guy. I'm gonna go with 5'9".
I'll guess.
That's how tall we are on average.
But you're like 6 foot some.
About 6'2", I think.
Goddamn giant.
6'1", 6'2". I don't know, something like that.
Oh. You're tall, but you slouch.
I do slouch.
Yeah.
Bad habit.
Yeah. You got nice broad shoulders when you like stand up and stuff, but like you're always like, eh.
I know. I don't know. I don't care about anything. That's the problem.
Go like struck down the street.
Yeah, you need to make me care more. Like, what you did my hair before we went on the fucking cunt stream. And I was like, "Oh, you've had a nice new haircut. You look great."
Yeah.
I'm like, no, she's just done my hair for me. Like, I didn't know what I was doing with it.
All I did was like stick some shit behind her ears, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 6'3" and dated a woman who was 5'3". I used to follow my own rest.
Beardy, you need to get Bunty on here because I just realized it would be the beard stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well,
I sent him an invite and told him to come on.
Hang on. How tall are you, Britisher? You've got to be at least 6'5" now.
Yeah.
But saying that, you could say anything. I wouldn't know. Yeah, I wouldn't know how tall you are.
British wants to murder all my boyfriends.
I know, yeah.
I don't blame you.
I shouldn't have put my name in the credits. He's gonna
I had you in my fucking woodshed. I know what you're capable of.
Yeah.
I had to clean up that mess.
Diss tracks about you. That was funny. That was really fun.
It was great. That was fucking great. After all that time, it made me happy. It made me legitimately giddy.
Yeah.
That was great. I had to contain my girlish squeals of joy.
I liked it.
It was good.
Oh, he's
So the British is 6'3", so he's like
he's got about an inch on me or something. Yeah. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Well, penis size, dude. Let's do that. Let's go penises.
Yeah.
Omega has 365. Yeah, I don't know. My penis is fine. Lacey has a humongous penis. Like really, really big. Which is ironic, really. It's like God's just taking the piss.
Who, Christian Bale has one?
Christian Bale? What? No.
What?
No, Christian Bale is a huge penis. That's different.
Lacey has a humongous penis.
That makes more sense.
That makes sense.
Christian Bale in the chat. For some reason, my brain connected what you were saying to the chat.
Wait, which one of us is Christian Bale?
Yeah. Yeah, who's great? I don't see it with any of you.
When my hair was longer, I used to. Oh yes, calling me that. I was gonna say I used to have a bad joke. I had the right hair length to pull off looking like Christian Bale in Reign of Fire, and I've got my big leather woolen trench coat, and I used to sully myself up and walk down the streets of Victoria, just looking terrified and running away from dragons. I was very bored in that city. Very, very bored.
He was also when he did it. What he's not telling you is he was a vigilante. He was actually known throughout the streets of Victoria as the Secret.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
It was a wonderful time. I still have the mask and the robes and everything. Actually, that's the mask there up on the costume. But I mean, I carved something in the forehead, so it's not the same.
What does the Secret do?
That's none of your business. It's a secret.
Yeah.
It goes around good.
Yes, tell us about Victoria's Secret, Beardy. You see?
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
I'm waiting. I
beard this stream.
Yay, Bunty! He's a nice guy. I like him.
Bunty is a nice guy. He's known for being a nice guy. Hi, Bunty. I haven't ever talked to you before. But
we haven't. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
It's officially the beard stream now. Like, it's me and
there are
4
quite a few
beards.
beards in here.
Yeah.
Who's got the biggest one? I'd say do I have the biggest one?
Probably me.
I think it's between Bunty and
no. Unknown has it for sure.
Here, let me pull mine out. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, no,
it's like midway down my chest.
Yeah. Yours is bigger. Yours is bigger.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Mine's better. Mine's better. Mine has a little bit more order.
Yeah, but you have that Sikh background. That's just fucking pure. Like, okay, you have an even grow. Mine has like that fucking fucked up Irish epigenetic what the fuck mode where it grows like 8 times faster on one side of my face than the other.
It wasn't always like that. I mean, have you seen the pictures of me back in the day?
Oh God,
no.
The young Bunty pictures are yeah.
Let me get one for you. I'll post it for you guys in the chat. You guys can go ahead and
yeah. I want that.
If we didn't live on opposite sides of the country, I'd swear we used to play StarCraft and binge drink together.
You know what? I've never been a StarCraft player. Fuck that game, dude. I can't do with that shit. It's too much.
That's why we know it didn't happen.
RuneScape for life.
Fucking RuneScape.
Oh man, this is great. This is a good
Want
one.
to
Man.
buy GF?
Here you go. Enjoy this one. This is a solid picture.
All right, let's see that.
Oh, that looks like me when I was 21, but brown. Like, so I need to.
Oh my god!
That's freaking me out a little bit. I need to.
You look like Sticks Hexenhammer.
Yeah, I was Brown Sticks Hexenhammer.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's amazing.
It's funny. You're the first person that's actually said that, and it just makes so much sense. Like
It does?
it does. It makes so much sense.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, that's great. That's wonderful.
The chat.
Can we
wants to
screen
see
share
what
this?
We're talking about.
Of course you can.
All right, cool. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
it's not private. I'm not private. I'm not a private person. So
Okay, cool. All right, I will present myself to everybody and also screen share. And we will go to this.
Oh my god! It is! Holy shit! It's Brown Sticks.
Oh my
There
god!
we go.
Look at one comment by the way on the top. It says rapist. It's rapist.
And a bunch of
Swiggity
people
smoothie.
say no.
Brown Sticks is coming for that booty.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's good.
Oh,
That's great. You look a little better with a little bit of chub on you, I gotta say.
Yeah, I think I do too. I think I do too. Yeah. I have a little.
Blood and locks though.
I like that. I like that low-key shade. You look a little bit better, as in like you still look like shit.
No,
All right.
you've definitely improved since then.
Yeah.
What year was that?
What year was that? That was 2005.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 30. I'm 30. Just turned 30 actually.
Yeah, you almost said 29 there.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should get a beer. You guys are all drinking.
Yeah.
Is everyone drinking?
I just finished sobering, so I could start drinking again. I still got the rest of
Yeah.
that brandy.
That's how it works.
Oh,
Yeah.
I might get.
now that I'm slightly.
We've got a stack of the beer though. We can't. All
Beardy just wanders off.
I gotta. Dude,
You're as bad as I am.
No, dude, right here, I've got my like platform for when I need to do like speeches and podiums and shit. That right behind that is my liquor and snack storage.
Well, that's a perfect place to put it.
Yeah, like it's a
That's
giant
awesome.
closet full of booze, snacks, and costumes.
Very
Are you
good.
sitting on a toilet?
No,
Then you're not living the dream yet.
no, I don't want to shit where I eat when I'm working all day.
But then you'd never have to get.
The
Oh.
bathroom is 6 feet outside my door. The door is right beside my desk. I'm good. I
Damn,
don't need a toilet in here.
You set
I can-
fucking
I-
one up right behind you. You lazy fuck.
Then I gotta fucking run.
Where does this line lie with you, Beardy?
I don't want to
Yeah.
smell my own shit.
That's it.
while I'm trying to live
I
stream.
challenge you to internet blood sports. Let's go.
The line has
You
been
and-
drawn at
Shut
studio
your
toilets.
goddamn mouth.
We should.
Hey, no.
Install a toilet where you fucking put. I want to see pictures of this toilet that you install in front of your computer.
No bedpans. Must be a toilet.
Yeah, you no fucking
Oh.
bedpans, none of that granny toilet shit they have for cancer patients. You have to have a full-on reclining toilet. Some sort of shit right out of a Japanese
Reclining
magazine.
Oh, God. Wait till you
I'll be
can't
right
sneak,
back.
Jump back in, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
I've been lost this entire stream.
He's
oh
back.
there we go.
He's back.
Damn. Good timing.
I can't.
Whitey.
I tried falling asleep, but I just can't.
It's because you knew this was going on.
What happened? No, I didn't. What happened? I was in the second.
I'm gonna turn you up because you're really quiet.
Ugh.
I'm on my phone, so I'm laying in bed. I jerked off, and I was like, all right, after I do that, I'll pass out. But nope, still awake.
No.
Yeah, that happens
Wait, so
sometimes.
are we in bed with you right now?
Mm.
Hey, Mom.
Aww.
Oh, yeah.
The Britisher says Roy and Bunty are looking a little lost.
I'm looking. I'm just listening to you guys. That's all I'm doing. I'm just listening to you guys.
Yeah, you guys Roy and Bunty, you guys look very similar. Roy is part Egyptian, very nearly viral over here. The one with the
Right.
hat. You gotta take off your hat and you gotta slick your hair back, and then you guys will look like those set of twins that are
Show me.
identical.
Show me, man. Show me. Take off your
Yin
hat.
Yang twins.
I've
Take
got
off your
crazy
hat,
hair.
Take it off, Roy.
Oh, that's
It's
fucked up.
very-
Yeah, put
it's
your hat
very
back on.
messy.
Put your hat back on.
I'm gonna present you. You gotta, you
What?
know, you
What?
gotta
Lick it
do
back.
swoop
Yeah.
it.
You
gotta
got this.
lick-
You
you gotta
right now
lick
you
your
have this.
palm.
You have the school shooter bowl cut right now. So please.
You gotta
It's
swoop
a
it.
Mancunian. It's Noel Gallagher hair or something. I don't know what
Yeah.
I'm doing. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? I just look like
You and I look.
shit.
You're a spitting image. You and I look very similar.
There we go.
Brothers from another mother.
I'm
Confirmed.
1/4 Egyptian.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm gonna get deported by the ethno state one day.
Yep.
Okay, man. You and me both, bro. We're getting sent. We're gonna get thrown into the ocean.
I haven't found out if I'm going in the ocean yet, as Italians remain Schrodinger's white guy. But as soon as it's confirmed, I will know.
I'm pretty sure they're just gonna revert back to like 19th century racism with Italians at some point. They're just gonna be like, all right,
Yeah.
that's it. Get,
Well, there, I'm
I'm
up
okay
there.
with that.
get the
I'm
wops
okay
out.
with that. I'm down with being sent back to Italy. Like I'm down with that. Like fucking send me. That'd be great. I would love that. The
Well, you
the
know-
architecture, the history, the
For sure.
music. Yeah, I got to learn Italian, but whatever. Sure, my parents immigrated here. Whatevs. I'm down. I'm down.
Really?
Send me to Italy.
You
Fucking
can
do
get
it.
dual citizenship in Italy if you have
There-
just
that's the
as far
tricky
back
part.
as your great grandparents. You're
It's-
like automatically qualified.
Oh no, straight up my dad. However, I have no
Yeah.
way of proving I'm disowned. I'm an orphan. I'm straight up an
Ah,
orphan. I
shit.
have no documentation. That's why it's hard for me to get my birth certificate right now. I
Oh
have no
shit!
documentation
Get your
proving.
birth certificate.
Yeah.
Are you
I've got
saying
nothing.
that you are in fact undocumented?
No, I am documented. I'm a
We don't
documented
treat them
Canadian
the same
citizen.
way, though. We don't treat, he's in the place where undocumented people can kind of be.
Yeah, British
don't worry.
Columbia. British Columbia is a great place for it. You
Oh,
just
okay.
fucking do anything.
You guys are rational for the
So
most part.
you were abandoned, or you were just you were?
Oh, I was disowned. I was kicked when I was living back in the Rockies. I got kicked to the curb in the middle of the winter.
How old were
And,
you?
I was 16 at the time.
Damn.
What the fuck, dude? How do you have such a good attitude?
I come from really dark people, and the only way that you can when shit really hits the fan, you can either fucking go down with it or try and rise. And I took the Robin Williams approach of I saw a really dark world, so I tried to make it better with laughter and be a positive person.
That's good.
That's amazing, man. That's
And-
good shit.
And that's why me and B get along. We're
Yeah.
both straight kids at 16.
Yeah, exactly.
Although
There's
it wasn't
those
as
that have made
cold.
the best of
It was cold. It was cold, but not nearly as cold as where you were. So
so
you
how
got
did-
that over me.
I mean, listen, we don't have to really get into this. This is fascinating because I had no idea. Like, you never really talked about. Have you talked about this on your channel?
I actually just had my first behind the scenes interview lightly on the subject yesterday. This I didn't talk about it much until then because the guy who I did the interview with he's a good dude, and I was like, you know what, when I'm ready to start talking about my past and tell people my name and come out as like the dude behind the beard, you have the first one. And I did that the other week, so yesterday was the first time talking about it. Now I can absolutely, yeah, I'm totally cool with it.
Okay, so like, like how long were you like on your own for?
It's,
I mean, you're being on your
I've
own
only-
since, but like
I've
how
only
long?
really been off the streets for the last like 3 years now.
What? And how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 30. I'm turning 31 next month.
What the fuck?
So did
Yeah,
you
it's-
just go
Man.
from like people you knew's houses to other
It
people?
depended. When I first got disowned, I started staying with a couple different friends until I moved in with one. He and I started a janitorial business, so I dropped out of school and ran my business full time. After that, I moved from the small town I was in to Vancouver Island to try and reconnect with some of my biological family. Then I was on and off the street here, where I'd be staying with somebody I'd meet for a week. I'd get in a shelter for a night. And then I'd be sleeping most of the spring and summer. I'd sleep in parks because it's pretty temperate here.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't that guy sleeping on the bench. I was the guy that was on the outskirts of the city limits with a tent, and like I'm a survival guy. I'm a wilderness
Yeah.
guy. So I was taking care. I took good care of myself. I wasn't particularly malnourished or anything.
Was that
But yeah,
almost
no.
alluring for you at the time? You think?
Sorry, what?
Was that almost alluring for you at the time?
No,
because
I
you
was
are that by
terrified.
nature. Okay.
No, I'm not that by nature. That's what
Okay.
I've become since.
By
At that time, I
necessity.
was a terrified, I was a terrified young kid that desperately wanted to have a family and have somewhere to belong and have somewhere that felt like home. and I just
Amen.
make it wherever I could find it. Like there's no strength in that. It's pure weakness. It's pure debilitating sorrow, and you just eventually overcome it just enough to start making it on your own.
Beardy, did you have time to jerk off?
All the time. What the fuck else was I gonna do? Like, you're alone in a tent for 3 days. Like, just fucking.
Yeah. I tried to accident port.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna touch your balls after that.
Yeah,
It's just
nobody
not gonna
else
happen.
is gonna give you a handy when you're a hobo, except for another hobo. And do you want another hobo touching your dick? Not necessarily. It depends on where you're at the time.
And I'm at rock bottom. I might as well just have my bro next to me in the corner here in the fucking alley. Yeah.
Oh no, I always had a tent. I've always been very like firm
So
about
then,
that.
wait. So were you dry, dog? Like, how do you did you afford lotion? Like, what was that about? Because day
Oh,
Oh
Lotion?
no, dude, just spit.
Fuck, you need lotion for?
If you need any moisture, you can fucking
Are you
spit on your tent.
circumcised? Are you circumcised?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm
so
sorry.
I come from a Catholic Italian immigrant background. Like I come from the hardcore Roman Catholic Italians.
I do too.
I come from the 70s.
I know, yeah. But then, dude, that's fucking crazy, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
good for you for like toughing through that shit. Like,
It
that's-
is what it is,
Yeah,
man.
dude. That is like legit because I can never jerk off without lotion. So that shit's.
Oh man,
You know what?
That's
Sometimes it's a
crazy.
little bit rough, but you just gotta, tough it through.
That's crazy.
Beardy,
That's
when you
mental.
were homeless, you mostly did it in the wilderness.
Not necessarily in the wilderness, but in like weird.
Well-
Because I live on an island, so it would be rather than having to go like way outside the town, I could go to there's these like huge wide sections of park that were in between the city and the beaches. So I could go down there and find a spot where the wind wasn't too bad, or I could go out to a different side of town and hide on the other side of a mountain to avoid the sea breeze. Like, there was a lot of options, a lot of parks.
What
That's
we used to
pretty
do
funny,
because
Sorry,
The
guys.
San
Real
Fran-
quick, I just want to say I got a super chat from EOJ, and he said, "A little love to you, awesome people. Thank you very much. I appreciate it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would-
Awesome.
Where's my boost?
So like,
and if you haven't super chatted yet, why not? Say
Why
hi.
not?
Beardy
Why not?
just sort of tells
Beardy.
this like really.
Oh, I'm
Just
sorry.
shut up with the super chats, all right? Beardy just tells this like really sort of heartfelt piece of his life, and now we're all asking him how he jerked off.
Yeah.
That's
Where did you
Both
how
of
did you
these
jerk
questions and lines of questions are equally relevant. They're both in the past and therefore meaningless.
yeah. I've been spending.
I'm down with it.
They never down. No, they never take.
You've always got to bring it down, Whitey. You've always got to lower the level of the stream.
Exactly.
When I was homeless, I tried dandruff control shampoo,
Damn, how many
and
people
that
are-
was a fucking nightmare.
Wait, you were homeless too, dude?
Yeah, at the same age, me and Beardy
That's
have
part
that
of why
same
we bonded as
background.
bros.
Who's eating chips? Is it you, Whitey?
No, I
No,
saw
that
He
I'm.
he's more the wilderness hobo. I was more the inner city fucking. Let's try to set up our tent where people haven't fucking thrown needles yet.
Oh, you're
Yeah, there was less of that where I was at, and it was more just like I lived in a place where you sold like I became a stripper, rather than got into violence. There wasn't as much violence.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Did you
no,
really?
dude, really, I was fucking good at it too.
You like sold your body to survive?
Yeah.
Man,
Did
that's
you?
But not
stripped,
as a
though. You
prostitute.
weren't
I was a stripper,
prostitute,
not
yeah.
a prostitute. But to be fair, as every homeless person inevitably does, I absolutely fucked some ugly chick to be able to stay at her place overnight rather than be outside in a storm.
People-
That's just how it goes sometimes.
You're good.
that's crazy, man.
Such is the way of the frozen north.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
when it's fucking 30 below and it's raining ice and all the shelters are full because they take priority of women homeless people and elderly homeless people, and where you're at
That
is a
is
fucking
true.
metropolis for hobos. People like fucking move here to this island to be homeless because the temperatures are fucking. Vancouver Island is a subtropical environment, especially in Victoria. It's a great place to be homeless. Vancouver, when the Olympics happen in Vancouver, they get
That's
most
such,
of
a
their
crazy,
homeless
such a
people.
crazy thing to say.
It is.
It's a great place to be homeless. It's fucking sick, man. You come here,
Dude,
just fucking fuck
Vancouver
your house.
Olympics, the city of Vancouver
house yet?
gave
Fuck that
every
shit.
person in their homeless population downtown a ticket for the bus and for the ferry to move to Victoria because it's a more temperate environment and
to get them out of the city for the Olympics. It was fucking nuts. Victoria legitimately collects homeless people, so the shelters were overfull a lot of the times. And when you can't get into the shelters, where are you gonna go if it's too bad to pitch a tent?
I mean, technically, couldn't you like go to like the wilderness and just live off the land?
A lot of I live in an area that's at the time Victoria's not very much attached to the Great Bear Rainforest. It's kind of on the outskirts. Where I'm at now, I could absolutely go ahead and do that, but where I was before, not so much. Part of the reason for that is poaching and trapping laws, and all of the rodents on the island, including rabbits, squirrels, and a lot of waterfowl, are infected with parasites that cause dysentery because of contaminations in the local river sources. So there's not a lot of food. I'm also lightly allergic to fish, so I couldn't take advantage of the salmon things.
Waterfowl. What was that?
Ducks. Any birds that live near water. So ducks.
So just say ducks.
Anything that eats the rats. So eagles, owls.
You ate eagles?
No, I'm talking about things that are infected with dysentery, you wanker. No, I don't eat the eagles.
Burn down your next home, eating eagles. Fuck. Yo, wait, so Beardy, you hunt, right?
Yes.
So, what's the biggest game? Like, what's the biggest thing you've caught? Or
Here, deer. Just I don't go any larger than the deer. There are elk around here.
But you got deer up there, right?
Sorry, what?
Well, you actually have some nice sized deer up there.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude! And they're so passive in the town that I'm at. They hang out right outside my house. I can walk by and just get within arm's reach.
Pop them in the face.
Yeah, they will eat right the fuck out of my hand. Well, I can't kill them with a gun because of the way that the laws are right now. I can't have a gun. But what I can do is I can feed them out of my hand, lure them the 50 feet away from my house. I'm like 50 feet away from the town limit, so I just gotta walk them into the woods 50 feet out there, and then I can just fucking pop them with a crossbow.
Oh, that's not fucking hunting. That's terrible.
I'm not saying I do. I'm saying I can.
You should grab it by each of the antlers and just fucking full on drop it on your knee, like full on wrestling style. Just fucking bam right on your fucking head. Knock that goddamn deer out and drag its ass across state lines. You'll be like, all right. Sorry, dear, it's time to go.
Full Nelson headlock. Jesus
You should do internet blood sports, but with a deer on a stream.
Oh god. I can't because of humane treatment of animals regulations and all that jam. That's also why, even though like I get meat rabbits and stuff, and I can skin the meat rabbits no problem. It's really easy. But I can't show any of that in a video, no matter how much I want to be all like, this is how you do it. I can't show that because that's.
Oh yeah, because you had that video. You had that video where you were like, when you were making chicken or something, and you go outside to the chicken coop, and you got the chickens.
Oh yeah, because I followed the chicken with my fork, and I believe that was what was too much, because there was no swearing in there whatsoever. There was implied me killing my own chickens. Which doesn't matter. I kill my chickens when they stop laying eggs, and then I eat them. Yeah. In fact, I'm out of chickens now, and I'm building a fucking duck pond.
Wait, that video,
nice.
That video, Birdie, did you actually kill that chicken?
No, those chicken wings I bought from up the store, up the street. There's 2 blocks away. I was trying. What am I gonna do for a video today? What the fuck am I gonna do? I don't know, but I need to eat first. I know.
Oh my god,
chicken
I want
wings.
McTucky so
Wait a minute, I'm gonna do a video making chicken wings.
Hey, Day.
Yeah.
The sleepy time tea is actually starting to kick in, so.
Oh, you got a little sleepy time tea.
Yeah, man.
That's so cute. I know that tea.
I love that tea. It's got like.
Beardy.
Yeah.
Beardy.
Shut up, guys. We're saying goodbye to Whitey. Fuck off.
Fuck Whitey.
Can I ask one more question?
Bye, Whitey.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
Beardy, you said meat rabbits. What the fuck's the difference from a rabbit and a meat rabbit?
Well, the rabbits that are outside will make you shit yourself to death if you eat them. But a meat rabbit you buy from a trusted source, and you know it's not going to be infected, and you harvest its meat and then eat it.
What are they infected with?
Dysentery.
Oh yeah.
They're eating from the shitty water supply.
How'd they get dysentery? Is that like Lysol?
The shitty water supply.
No, it's
eating shit.
A lot of the water that's around here and a lot of the waterways are in floodplains, and a lot of those floodplains are reserve territory, and a lot of the reserves are in really, really bad disrepair. That's a problem all across Canada.
Homeless, man. Fuck. Let's go back to
no, you have better food when you're homeless if you're also rich.
Beardy, what we used to do in like when we would camp out in Golden Gate Park is they have park rabbits, and we would actually an older hobo actually taught me how to, well, first to catch the rabbit, but like how to like hang it up and then skin it, and how easy it is to like once you've actually yeah, it comes like right off. It's like and then you have fur
really neat
too.
Yep.
You could actually take that fur and like you know, some of the other people would do things like take leather, like a little red or whatever, and they would sell it on the on with fucking other weird
people
sell there.
I can't make out what you're saying.
It's too much. I might end this stream in like 5 minutes, you guys. Actually.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Wait,
5-minute warning.
Bunty, are you part of the whole blood sports thing? Like, are you on that? No.
No. It's not my style. It's not my style.
Yeah.
Bunty is the 3-time annual award winner of nicest guy in Canada.
Listen, I'm not a fucking. The thing is, though, is I'm not like people. I don't know. I hope that people don't conflate me being nice for being a fucking doormat. Like that's not right.
I really hope not. That's a very different.
The thing is that like I have no problem. You know, calling someone out if I need to, like I really feel I need to. But the thing is, like, I find that like calling people out, and I find that like just, you know, just getting on someone's shit list, because it would happen so often before, really didn't lead to much change apart from my like vanity metrics going up. Like I would see impressions go up, and I'd see retweets go up, and I'd see likes go follows, and I was like, all right, sick, whatever. Like, but then I'd also notice that my follows would go up when I'd actually put out something good. When I'd put out something that was worthwhile, people would come and be like, holy shit, I like that. And they'd share it with more people. So I was like, why don't I just focus on just providing commentary on new shit? Like, and just, that's it. Because this whole like battle of who's right and who's wrong thing is something I just don't want to participate in. But the people that do, I don't shame them for it, because I understand that there's a market and a need to be met. Like I can't ignore that. Like it's so obvious. People are like hyped about it, and that's cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is just like the Jerry Springer of this like little YouTube sort of thing at the moment. It's just
the people. There's a lot of people like, and I don't inject myself in these conversations because I'm just like, because I've already provided all the commentary I need to provide on it. Is that like, it's just gonna happen, and like people that are like freaking out about it, or they're like, oh, this is so dumb, or like the people that are participating in this is so dumb. It's like, listen, man, stop complaining about it. Just create the content that you want to create, and then grow that audience. Because there's people who are looking for it, and they're gonna look for it that way, and that's just simple as that. Like, so it's always been about sense. Like I'm down for making people laugh, but I make people laugh on my own terms. It's not like the fucking. It doesn't need to be with like, because dude, look. What happened with like Destiny and all that stuff? Like people were doxing each other. Destiny gets kicked off the platform. Like even though the guy's such a fucking shithead, all right.
That's weird though. Like, how do you get sucked up into? How do you get into it to the point where you're like doxing people and you're actually giving a shit about stupid?
Being unhinged, completely ridiculous. You know what? I can't say unhinged because it's honestly like both sides. Everyone's kind of like freaking out, but just
I feel like it's
ridiculous.
more vengeance.
Yeah, it's just like back and forth, this back and forth eye for an eye shit that just doesn't really go anywhere, and it just gets more people pissed off, and then it puts you in a bad position because another person's audience starts like flagging you, and then you start flagging. It's just like I try to avoid it. I saw I didn't comment on this, like I didn't tweet about it, didn't really comment on it, but someone sent me a screenshot of sorts, not a screenshot, a archive link of a Destiny stream talking about how like he was responding to how I pretty much said like there's no surprise that he got banned on Twitter for hateful content or hateful conduct, and he responded to that and he said like, fuck Bunty, like just bully the shit out of that guy. And I was just like, all right, whatever. I didn't really care. Like it didn't bother me because no one is going to, because why would they bully? Why would they like fuck with me? It just makes no sense to. People have tried to fuck with me multiple times and this hasn't worked. So it's like
he's a weird guy, Destiny. Like he pretends to be on like he's like, I'm like the good guy, but then he's actually a total arsehole. And then he's quite a good sort of debater in a way. Like he's able to sort of paint people into sort of corners using stats. But then he has no common sense at the same time. He's like a bit of an anomaly. I'm like, such a weird fucking dude.
It's like, here's the thing. When I had my first conversation with Destiny, I was like, okay, I walked away thinking, wow, that was cool. I'm down to talk to this guy again, you know? And then I invited him onto my channel and we had an interview and we talked. And I just like talked to him, and I made him I asked him just to clear some things up because I was hearing a lot of things about him, and then he cleared them up, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And people were kind of upset with me because I had a conversation with him, but I was like, dudes, like he's not really as bad as you guys think he is. He just has really bad manners. And I told him in my interview, I said, don't you think that the better approach would be to just like kind of just be chill about it? Like if you really feel like all this is so important to you, like why don't you just be a little bit more chill about it and like talk to them? He's like, they're not going to play that way. I'm like, okay, whatever, because I think maybe you've already kind of established that personality, that persona of like, you know, the person that's going to come in with like full blown like attack. But yeah, he never really he didn't really take that advice, but I didn't really press on it because I'm not going to make him run his own platform, and I'm so against that. Like people, all they try to do is like they have this idea of how they want to run a platform, and then they latch on to people with a lot of like clout, and then they say, do it this way, and I think that's so stupid.
I really agree with you, and I know a lot of people like in the Kumite scene are like fuck Bunty right now, because they think you're.
No.
Well, no, they were for a time. They were for a time.
Yeah,
the one I watched. Yeah, for sure.
I was gonna say that attitude is definitely changed last I saw, and that was mostly out of a stand up for yourself, please.
Well, that's the thing, and that's the mentality that's going on there. And you know, someone comes in with a bit of nuance and a bit of tact, and they view that almost as like the main criticism I heard against you, Bunty, is that you play all sides. And that, like, yeah, it really is. It's like, yeah. But I'm really similar to that. I take into account who I'm talking to before I speak to them. It's called having, like, good social skills. And being able to gauge different people and what will speak to them. Because you can't get your point across the same way with everybody.
I don't know, really you guys... But you all like South Park as well, don't you? Hey. Let's be sensible. Let's not jump to extremes. Yeah. Where's the fun in that?
No, that's really amazing. It's amazing that you said that. That's true. And like I think that they see that and they maybe see it as a threat, or like me kind of like coming in and being like, you know what, fuck fuck their quote unquote like choice of entertainment or their choice of, you know, their choice of debate style. But that's not it at all. Like I'm not like gonna invest myself in it doesn't mean that other people can't. And like it is once again all about nuance and being able to kind of determine who you're talking to. Because if I'm going to be talking to someone who I feel won't respond well to a certain manner of talking, then I'll probably like change it up a bit. And it has nothing to do with like compromising my beliefs, because I'm still going to get my beliefs across, but I'll get it across in a way that's a little bit more, you know, tactful. Another thing, I mean, people do come down on me for is like they see me as this marketing dude, like some guy who's just gonna say anything he can just to get as much possible social capital, and that's not true. It really isn't. It's just it's just I will say things in a way that's a little bit more palatable for the right people, but I will not say something that I don't mean, or I won't talk about something that I'm not fully I don't have a grasp of, which is why I've like stepped back from a lot of these conversations, because they're venturing into like territory where there's like these people are coming out with like facts from either side, and like I don't have those facts. All I have is like my experiences as a person, and that's it.
When it ultimately boils down to it, and this has been my big silver lining for all the chaos that's been going on. Right now, there's a whole lot of people doing absolutely everything that they can to ensure the safety, happiness, and security of those that they care about.
I agree,
and it's playing out in a lot of different ways. And unfortunately, a lot of it seems to be coming out in the form of anger, but there's a lot of people caring a whole lot right now. And I hope that the way in which it's being delivered and communicated changes, but people are really caring. We went through a long period of about 15 years there where the popular trend was to not care about anything. And finally, everyone's caring again. Yes, it's messy, but everyone's caring again, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with that too. I think that is good. Here's another thing. I was going to make a video about it, and I was going to say the video is going to be titled "Internet Blood Sports is the Solution, Not the Problem." But I'm not going to make a video on it because I feel like it's just beating a dead horse at this point. I feel like I've already.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
Yeah, but the idea was that like, you know, there are these people that want to talk about things that I do not like talking about. that I don't want to talk about. But just because I don't want to talk about them doesn't mean that they shouldn't talk about them.
Exactly, and that's what I have a problem with, the tone policing from both sides of our little schism here. Like, people are saying, like, oh, blood sports is stupid, and that's fine, but it's another thing when you say, like, they shouldn't talk about these issues. It's like, they're doing their own thing. It's a thing that's out there, and let it be what it is. But also, they can't get mad at the people who are criticizing them as well, I feel.
No, but
like, I feel like if you're going to do it wholeheartedly.
Well, if
like,
the criticism... Go on.
I don't know how genuine that is, because the idea is that, like, I think a lot of them, it's just pure entertainment, right? It's entertainment. This thing's exploding. You know, they need an argument every single day for the stream, right? So how do you do it? You get pissed off at people criticizing them and pretend you care, and then suck them into coming on the stream and arguing with you. Like, I don't think it's that legitimate. I don't think it's that real on their part. I think it's just driving views and conflict and things
and I
like
think
that.
with the
That's
main
what happened to
people,
me.
it's not, but it's the other people who latch onto it and white knight for them, and their audience like totally believes in it, is super sucked in.
Just a little while ago, I posted a I'd been friends with Andy Worski for a long time, and I was following him on Twitter and everything, and he posted something, and I shit posted something back at him, just like a quip. You know, we'd been on multiple streams, we'd have multiple positive interactions. I thought we were homies, you know. So like I shit talked him a little, and then next thing I know, I have to come on the Kumite show to defend myself. And I was just like, okay, well, I'm sorry for the mean tweet. I'll delete the mean tweet. So that's what I did, is I deleted the mean tweet, but then
that's you backing down. You're a pussy now.
Well, I don't really give a shit what those people think, but like it just seemed odd that, like, out of all the people, like, because like when that transition happened, when the ad pops happened, I tried my best to go to all the various streams that I liked. Mundane Matt, fucking Andy, Sargon, anybody that I thought was getting gypped by the system and kind of had their monetary income taken away from them. I wanted to be like, hey, you know, there are people who still support you. And I didn't realize that Andy had switched, that was his main income now. So I felt that we had a different relationship than he apparently thought that we did, and that's cool. Like, whatever. Like, you know, I'm a supporter of Andy as a person, but the internet blood sports thing's just not my bag. It's too much. Like, I think once you reach a certain age, too much negativity just starts to get exhausting, and you just don't want to deal with it anymore. And you're just like, you know what? It's very, very easy now at this age to just go, whatever, and step the fuck away and just let them eat each other. They can call you a pussy all you want. I don't really give a flying fuck.
Yeah. And I think that's where a lot of people are at, but I don't blame Tonka for doing what he's doing.
I love Tonka. Tonka's my homeboy.
Yeah.
I like Tonka a lot. I've always liked his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have a very commanding voice, doesn't he?
Oh,
yeah, Tonka's my homeboy. I love him to death. I helped him set up some of the OBS for his show, but like I don't like his show. But that's cool.
That looked kind of funny. Everyone's like, this is the problem with the Kumite Plus Force, and everyone almost in unison's like, but I love Tonka. It's like, Tonka's great. We all love Tonka.
Tonka knows what he's doing, I feel. Like, he's doing it. He has a formula. He knows what he's doing. I don't blame him for it at all. I feel like Andy's latched onto it a lot. And I feel like for a long time...
Missed you, bro.
I feel like... bye, Predator. I feel like a lot of times Andy's easily swayed. Like with the whole VidCon thing, he was like, "Oh, all kumbaya with Francesca Ramsey," and was like, "No, you guys don't understand."
Bunny was a big part of that, right? Like, you were
Bunny,
involved in that.
Yeah, I was in the room with him. I remember that. That was a fun experience because there was a lot of crazy shit went down.
Were you swayed?
I felt very good when I started hearing.
I never had an issue with her to begin with. Like, so for me, like, dude, you have to understand, I'm like really new in all of this, and that's why I think people are really were alarmed with my presence, because they were like, "Who is this guy?" And all of a sudden, like, why is everyone just sharing all this stuff all the time? Like, came out of nowhere, you know? And yeah, no, I just like, dude, my history with these people is really just like very recent. Like I've not my rapport, sorry, with them. So I was meeting Francesca Ramsey for like the first time. Never really had much of an impression of her. I only like saw her on like some Facebook videos. I remember back in the day when I had like a little bit more like super PC tendencies. I actually shared one of her videos on my timeline, and until recently I didn't realize how damaging that video was to like my social awareness or whatever you want to fucking call it, or my identity or whatever. But it doesn't matter. In the room, she seemed like she was just like kind of like venting to Andy about how like hurt she was about just like the fact that she's. Now that I think about the way she reacted in the room in conjunction with how she acted after in that podcast,
Yeah.
oh, it was like completely just so. She was just it night and day. Like it was, she was being super like, oh, like this. I've just heard, like you have to expect you can't like talk to people that way. And then she goes on this podcast with her husband and starts talking crazy amounts of shit. That was insane. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, I remember. But Andy was seemed very apologetic throughout the entire thing. And like, listen, I'm not gonna make psych evaluations on anybody because I'm not like one of those dudes. I can't. I've tried doing that and it just makes people frustrated. And you also end up being wrong most of the time. You can observe patterns of behavior like you just did, but I mean, people change so rapidly. Some people they'll be different a week ago. I know that I changed in the last 2 months because of how I saw myself kind of on the path I saw myself on. I was like, if I just keep doing whatever I'm doing, I'm just going to have a whole, like a ton of people that just want to constantly take me out, and I'll be finding this endless battle where whatever it is I'm doing, whether I have like a job in marketing or a job in the media, people are going to be constantly coming at me trying to like take me out. I'm just like, I don't want this. I don't want to start. I'm going to stop taking people out. I'm just going to chill. And I think that people change, and so that's why I can't draw like any kind of conclusions about Andy. But at the end of the day, like he's doing what he does and he seems to be enjoying himself, and I think that's all anyone can really ask for on this platform.
It is true, but like, and he is in that phase right now.
I still think he's my homeboy, but like I don't like his formatting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Andy, like, I think Andy's like genuinely a nice guy, right? He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
He seems, sometimes he'll just like have a lot of fun and start fucking around, and he can be quite funny and entertaining. And I'm like, yeah, this guy's got a bit of charisma, a sort of almost autistic kind of charisma, but it's still sort of nice. At the same time, you're like, it's still cool, and you're like, oh, he seems like a genuine bloke. But then like he goes through like these phases. It seems more than most, which is where I'm like, but I'm only looking at this from the outside, right? I don't really know him that well. I know him a little bit. I spoke to him a couple of times, but it seems from going from like the love sort of thing, and then you look at the stark contrast today of where he is screaming at people, like it's night and day, and I'm just like, that's I don't know how real it is.
He's trying to find himself in like I feel like he doesn't know what he is, and again, like maybe this is playing armchair psychiatrist a little bit. But like, I had a friend who was exactly like him. His name was Tim. He's not anywhere, so it doesn't matter. And he was very much like Andy, who would be excited about one idea one day and like super all passionate, like with his whole heart, and he genuinely meant it. And then something would happen and he'd switch to another thing. And now he's fine. He's like found himself and all that stuff, but he was in inner turmoil, and I know like he had past traumas. I know Andy has had past traumas, and I feel like he's always looking for a place to belong, and this is his thing right now, and that's what he's doing. But I wouldn't be surprised if he changed it later.
Yeah, Andy like has that same thing. Like I had my bipolar disorder exhibited itself really young, and I was the weird kid, and Andy was the stuttering kid. There was always that group of kids that didn't quite fit anywhere that kind of found each other and kind of bonded over like that type of stuff.
That's why I met Tim. We were the troubled youth crew.
Yeah, exactly. And that type of environment can turn somebody into the exact type of thing that was hurting them. Like I imagine Andy being a young boy, being trapped in a corner by some middle school bullies making fun of his stutter and his lisp, that he can't help because he's being sexually abused, and it's infuriating his stutter even worse. And that trauma and that fucking shit, that's brutal. And that's like not his fault, but I believe that because he's had so many examples of people acting so aggressively and mean towards him, that he knows how to emulate meanness more than he knows how to emulate, I guess, compassion and love for other people.
But he tries, though. I've seen him genuinely try to.
Yeah, and that's the thing. He's a good person. I know him as a person. Like, not as, Andy, the fucking ringleader blood sport guy. Like, I know Andy, the fucking guy who just fucking I talk to on streams occasionally.
I'm telling you, like, I met him online, last year before VidCon, and I don't remember what we talked about exactly, but I was his first guest on Worski Live. It was just pretty crazy and huge, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then we went to VidCon, man, and VidCon was just so much fun. I love partying with him. So, I genuinely don't like the vibe in the chat when I go and check out his streams, but I normally just close it and just watch the stream if I do catch a stream. But it's the way the thing is, like you mentioned earlier, how like the people who get called out for criticism can't get angry at criticism, or shouldn't get angry at criticism. Like, it's just you should understand that criticism is going to exist. It's not so much like the criticism, it's like the form of criticism that exists. It's like, don't talk to these people. And like, that's such a dangerous thing to say. Like, maybe right now it makes sense to some degree. Like, some of the people that he has on the show, I wouldn't really talk to, because I don't think they want to talk to me, because we disagree on such a fundamental level that, like, it would be pointless. But like, the thing is that he, like, they're like, that's such a bad thing to say. You can't just like tell people not to talk to them, because that can just turn on at any other point. It could be like, don't talk to these people, and suddenly those people are actually like really chill people to you. And like, why would you stop talking to people because a group of people who don't really have a platform for themselves, who aren't really doing anything different, they're just like kind of yelling? And it's like, that's not really criticism. And because I know what criticism is like. People have provided me real criticism. They're like, listen, I think that it comes off in a way that like they want to make you improve, but this is really about like shouting at people, taking people down, and like getting rid of their platform or deplatforming them entirely. It's so stupid. I hate it.
Yeah. I mean, they do dub it blood sports themselves, though, I guess. So it's like, they're under no illusions, really. I don't think they think they're giving out any kind of criticism.
Honestly, something to remember about the show, and this is just something that makes the clarity easier. All the memes, all the things, including everything aside from the name The Morning Kumite, everything outside of that has been generated by the audience, through memes, through songs, through just things that have caught on. It's a project that's been built out of the community around it. There was no idea, there was no format. It's just evolved willy-nilly by what's happened live and what the audience has liked. It's really been built by the audience, and that includes the title of Internet Blood Sports. That happened as the result of people talking about the show rather than the show itself, dubbing itself with the title. It just, somebody said it and it clicked. I don't know most of the details because I can't be bothered. I'm an ex-hobo. I don't have time for that shit. I'm a mountain fucking hermit. I don't have time, and that's fine. People don't gotta have time for it, but it's very much built by the people watching it as a community thing, and that's why there's the whole there's such a big following to it. Is everybody that's there plays a part in it, shaping its name, coming up with these jokes, having the opportunity to jump in, and all the people that are participating in it are participating from the perspective, all shit aside, are participating from the perspective most often of, I've got this really cool thing that me and my bros do. This is so cool. We have so much fun. I just want people in on it. And unfortunately, that eagerness often comes across, to include other people in it, as hostility and gets misinterpreted. There are a lot of cases where it obviously is hostility, but a lot of it too is this fun, bromantic. Hey, buddy, let's have a fight. Come on, you me. Let's just come on, throw down.
No,
Just
I
fucking throw
love
down,
this.
bro.
This is one video. This is
And-
one video that came that got shared by JF, and it was like a summary blood sports, and it was Tonka Saw saying like, if you get the fucking arc, all right, and you resurrect Hitler, you let him know that I got a mic ready for him. So good, and I was like, that's so perfect.
It's all just jokes. Like,
It's great,
unfortunately, a lot of times it crosses over into the realm of reality, but at its core, it was built on jokes shared through the community, evolving as the audience saw fit. And a lot of times where malice is assumed, most often it was just a funny joke that was misinterpreted and went way too far on all sides.
And plus, you
Times
can't
out of
predict
10.
you can't predict the evolution of a community that grows at such an exponential rate so quickly. You don't
Yeah,
know
like,
who's going to jump in.
It started with me, Failure, Tonka, and Vamp singing songs together, jokingly on live streams that were going for 12 hours about random shit happening in the chat and just joking for hours. And then Tonka made his own show out of it, and shit just happened. But it all began from a core essence of let's just talk shit as friends. Let's have that locker room gab. Let's do it. Let's have fun. Let's just be snide cunts together and have some fun.
Well, it's
with
like
it.
people trying to blame Bearing for his audience. Like Christy Winters is like,
Exactly.
oh, he's sticking his masses on me. It's like, no, you can't control like 300,000 people.
It's
No,
it's
you
more
can't.
so that
Not
I
at
just
all.
find it's really important to remember especially with the Kumite and with its regular participants. Everyone is doing what they believe is absolutely best at the time to protect those they care about, those that they love, and what they believe in. And 9 times out of 10, it's a joke incorrectly interpreted and not a real... There are real clashes, but most of what goes on there is just people trying to throw jokes back and forth and have that rough, tough guy conversation. And if anybody who's having trouble there rolls with it and throws back those comedic punches and doesn't genuinely get upset, you will find yourself enthralled by the sheer bromance behind the scenes. It's the same way that me and my mates will go and we'll beat the shit out of each other with fucking swords and shields made out of wood. And then we'll pick each other up and hand each other beers and be like, that was fucking great, man. That's why I have memory problems. I've been in too many fucking sword fights.
Are you
It's
talking about
good
the
shit.
chat or the stream, though?
The stream.
Okay,
I'm talking about the
okay,
stream.
'cause I'm like,
talking
the
about the
chat-
stream. The chat
I'm
is
old
fucking
school
chaos. The
internet
chat is
person.
mayhem. I'm talking about the Kumite itself and all the people
Yeah.
that end up getting caught up in this stuff. The,
Oh,
the
yeah.
chat is its own machine.
I don't think
But
all
the people
I don't think
behind
all
it
people
that
who own the Kumite go with like this jovial attitude.
No,
No.
a lot of people don't. But that's where I feel like there was misinterpretation. Like the first big match was a throwdown between AP and King Carl that was just played out as a hilarious, amazing wrestling match. There's always been a joke behind everything, or that's been the
By the way,
intention.
I fucking love AP and
Fuck yeah,
Ghastly,
fuck yeah.
man. Those guys.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna do an Easter special, and I would love
They're
to have
brilliant.
him on. I want to have the Bunty King, the Easter Bunty King, on for an Easter
Oh my
special.
god, that'd be
And
funny.
bring them
That'd be
on
funny.
board.
I mean, I could totally get a bunny onesie for sure.
Hell yeah.
That would make
We
that
could
would
have
make
a lot of
Ghastly,
fun
that would
with
make
it, and there's
Ghastly
a lot-
really happy. He keeps calling
Yeah.
me Bunny King, man, and it's funny
Yeah.
because at one point I wasn't sure if he was being serious or if he was being like just if he was joking. He said he was joking, but I feel like a part of him was being serious. But he was like apologizing for calling me Bunny King. He's like, I apologize.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then it wasn't serious then.
He cares. He cares a lot. He cares a lot about people. He wants to have a. He and I are very similar. We want to have good laughs and pretend like we're "Grr," but we're really not, and it shows that we're really not because we'll still check in with people while we're like in the mask.
All right, I think I'm gonna shut it down for tonight, guys. I
Cheers.
think that was a good day one of my streaming spectacular, where I have to
That was
get.
your first stream.
No, not my first stream. My first stream this week, I'm doing a whole week long extravaganza because, well, I have the subs, I don't have the watch time. So I'm trying to do live streams all this week so I can get watch time added up.
Monetized.
But it's the
Yeah.
first
You
thing
get
in a
monetized.
long damn time.
Okay, that's good. That's
No,
really good.
I did the 2 streams last week.
Oh.
But I'm gonna do it every day, even though it's tough. I got lupus. It's tough.
Oh,
I'm gonna do
tomorrow.
it.
You actually have lupus?
Yeah.
Like, so,
My
sorry, I
mom's
didn't mean to
got
laugh.
that.
That's not a laugh. It was just like I was just like
Oh no.
the way
I
you
don't-
say it, the way you said it was like. So how long you had it for?
Well, I've had it for like a couple years now. I
Oh.
had Lyme disease before that. I'm disabled. I walk with a cane. And Yeah, I'm all fucked up.
Her legs are knackered. They're
Yeah,
totally
my legs are
knackered.
knackered.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow we're supposed to be having a discussion with someone who's sympathetic to the alt-right and the ethno state and all that shit. So that'll be
Oh
fun.
my.
And it's a girl too. Yeah,
Oh,
which
no.
is interesting.
I never get tired of those arguments.
If
Look,
she shows up to the interview in like a PVC like SS outfit, I might want to watch no matter how badly I don't want to watch.
Well, I'm
Alright.
genuinely curious. Like that's I'm genuinely curious. It's not like I think it's going to be quite cordial.
It's totally a normal thing to be like sympathetic to the alt right, especially if you're like someone who's had some kind of watch this get clipped and watch this get fucking taken out of context, and then people are like, oh,
Just
bunch
do
of
it.
stuff, it's okay to be
Yeah.
sympathetic.
Uh-oh.
No, it's just like it is kind of like it's just understandable reaction from people who feel like they've been either disenfranchised or they have had to deal with like hardships in their life, and they see some of the people that prescribe the alt-right ideology dealing with hardships that they can relate to. So it's like, yeah, I get
Probably
it.
the same way, the same reason why Black Lives Matter formed. Everybody's just feeling
Exactly.
disenfranchised and wants to get their
Exactly.
fair shake.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I do
even
think-
even here in Canada, every political party is just appealing to emotion because everybody's feeling upset and betrayed. That's what everybody's doing right now. We can all relate because it's all about feels. It's not about reals.
I mean,
it's about feels.
it does get a little bit sort of silly though when you get to the ethno state. And,
It does.
like,
It's like that's too harsh. Like Black
Yeah,
Lives
that's what-
Matter
we all know
isn't
that's
saying
not gonna
deport
happen.
all white people.
Oh.
And
Yeah. No.
it's funny because a lot of them are being used like, well, I can't say a lot of them. The ones that I've spoken to, for the most part, have been like, yeah, it's really not something that's going to be happening tomorrow. So
No.
they're like, yeah, it won't. But they look at it as like more of a long-term goal of kind of like reducing the amount of, like just like kind of like stabilizing things or something like that. But I don't know.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see.
Well, it'll be interesting because I think she's sympathetic to the ethno state. She doesn't actually want one herself. She wants to cordon off different states in America and allocate like different races to them, I believe.
How can
So-
you do that though? It's
She,
so
it's
ridiculous.
like it's a more sensible version of the ethno state. I'm like, okay.
All right.
Segregated states. That.
We'll talk
Well.
about this tomorrow. Oh my god.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's interesting.
hopefully she does it. Like, hopefully she will. I mean, she will. She will. She'll be here, guys.
You
Don't worry.
will. All right.
Alright.
So come
Good.
tomorrow to talk about the ethno state with some lady in SS uniform. That's latex.
PVC.
And
Yeah.
thanks for coming out tonight, everybody. Thanks for being on. Everybody on my stream right now, Bunty, Beerbarian with your face right there. Unknown Archive, and Roy for Very Nearly
Hey.
Viral. And me. Watch my stuff. Tonight, when you go to bed, just like replay my live stream playlist and mute it. And just leave it on your phone. Leave your phone on charge and leave your phone on. Yeah.
Sorry, I do love you,
My
Mark.
playlist.
I love you, Mark.
Oh,
Mark's
Mark,
a
good
cool
night.
guy. I like him.
Yeah.
Good night, Mark.
All right. All right, cool. I'm going to end the broadcast. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow. Later. Bye. Nah.